Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to Energy Tarot. So, I'm back with your weekly love check in for July 28th till the 3rd of August. So, this week we are in post new moon energy that happened in Leo on the 24th of July. So, the energy is settling its emotional tone rather than being dramatic. Venus enters Cancer on 30th of July, steering love towards a more nurturing and emotional connection with deeper care. Mercury still remains retrograde in Leo, so old conversations, old connections might resurface, especially around pride, affection, or things left unsaid. These readings tune into what's unspoken between you and the person on your mind. What are they feeling, what's hidden, and where this relationship might be heading. So, as usual, check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Dharakarka sign placements for a full clear picture. And if you don't know what Dharakarka is, I've made a separate video on it that I'll link it in the description. You can check it out and only take what resonates from each, and then you will have a more clear picture on what's coming towards you in love. So let's get started with Aries. Alright. Universe, please show us what is the current love energy vibe between Aries and the person on their mind. Universe, please show us what's the current love energy vibe between Aries and the person on their mind from 28th of July till the 3rd of August. Thank you, universe. And thank you for sharing the space with me, Aries. This is a general read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So, somebody in this connection is trying to forget you, Aries. Could be dealing with extracurricular activities. Please feel free to read the bottom words after what has happened in this connection. Okay, things are stagnant, stuck between you guys, so probably little to do communication. They feel in the 8 of Swords energy somebody who's trapped in their head, trying to distract themselves with extracurricular activities, as I said earlier on. Okay, so either you're in the masculine energy, I think it's the other person is in the masculine energy, somebody who is quite authoritative, disciplined, could be a father figure or the emperor for me. Somebody who somebody who now wants to take charge in this connection. Could be dealing with karmics. Only take third party if you know about it. It's a general read, so please do not take it from a general read. Karmics does not have to be a person unless you know about it. Parents, siblings, uncle and aunt, they all come in karmics. We are all dealing with karma baggages anyways. You're probably healing, showing self-love, self-care, even meditating to get over whatever has happened in the past. You're doing good, and they're jealous of you, thinking how you've moved on from this connection. I think it's the other person now thinking how easy it was for you to move on, not realizing how much work you've done on yourself with that healing energy. Somebody who's into reflection mode about this connection also. Okay, you know what, please show us what is this person on Aries mind hiding from Aries. Please show us what is this person on Aries mind hiding from Aries, what's heavy on their heart, and what's their higher soul wanting to tell Aries, the person on Aries mind. Thank you, universe. A lot of cards, Aries. Okay, so Aries, this week, especially with Venus moving into Cancer, it invites us to have that emotional depth, heal, and have a softer connection. Just as vulnerability deepens, Mercury is still in retrograde. It might bring up old conversations back into focus, especially around pride and affection. So, this person on your mind, I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. Okay. Your energy is intoxicating and pulling me in. So, a soul connection between you guys, the energetic cord is still active. That's why you're always on my mind. Can't get you out of their head of the way they have treated you. It just said somebody who's reflecting on the connection. Okay, I want to make things right now, wanting to make things right after that reflection, because they can't get you out of their head. I'm ready to take my mask off. Somebody who was strategic in their actions, hid something from you, did not open up, was wearing a mask in the connection. Okay. I'm afraid of commitment. Quite important, Aries. I'm sorry, I couldn't be what you needed me to be. This person is heavily thinking about you. Quite similar energy, heavy reflection and realization. I want to treat you the way you deserve. I want to make things right. I want to treat you the way you deserve. Okay. I'm afraid that I've lost you forever. Fear, regret of the way they treated you, and this is why you are on their mind. Wanting to come clean. Okay. Universe, please show us what actions will on Aries mind take towards Aries from 28th of July till 3rd of August. Please show the next actions of this person on Aries mind towards Aries from 28th of July till the 3rd of August, or even moving forward. The reason why I say even moving forward, Aries, because time is a bit fluid in tarot. It can happen sooner, it can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson that universe wanted to teach you. And ready to move to the next timeline. So strength, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords with 8 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups. This energy might be seeing a lot of 8s. You might be seeing a lot of 8s. 8 is dealing with karmics. Confirmation on what came on earlier. It's also the sign of infinity. So either you guys could be seeing a number 8 quite often, this energy for sure, or you could be seeing it also. Okay. So this energy, while stalking you, keeping tabs on you through friends, through social media, could be even looking at old photos while you guys are in little to no contact. Is using all their strength, all their courage to put on a brave face. When they are reflecting on this connection, wanting to know about you, they're realizing that you are somebody, Aries, who is charming, confident, courageous, sexy, like a trendsetter energy. This energy is realizing the depth of the emotions that they have for you. This is somebody who's overflowing with emotions with that Ace of Cups towards you. This is somebody who now wants a new beginning in love with you, but they're feeling very confused on how to have this new beginning with you. Could be having options, and options does not have to be people all the time. it can mean responsibilities, commitments. This energy is feeling trapped because of the confusion on how to have this new beginning with you, wanting to move towards their highest good now with that Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Somebody who is trapped with that negative doom gloom energy. Some kind of shift in their consciousness might happen in the next week or two. Heavy confusion, heavy daydreaming energy, and they're putting on a brave face. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Aries and this person on their mind. Please show us the outcome in the near future between Aries and the person on their mind. Thank you, universe. And Aries, if it resonates, do let me know in the comments, because I have no idea whose energy I'm picking. Looks like a specific energy. So do let me know, and thank you for all the likes, shares and comments, the beautiful, beautiful comments. Just helps me tap into your frequency more easily. So this is the shared mutual energy. Could be your energy, their energy, or both your energies. So I'll just read it out and you place them, okay? So you're somebody with that Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, Death, Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. You guys could be seeing a lot of sevens between you also. Seven is all about awakening. So if you see a number persistently, Aries, it's pay attention to the thoughts you were having at that time, because that's how universe speaks to us, through signs, symbols and numerology, repeated numbers. So you're single with that Nine of Pentacles energy, somebody who's pouring in themselves, somebody who's healing, somebody who is putting all their energy in self-love, in their career, into having an abundant life, and which is basically reaping rewards of your hard labor, putting all your energy in your career, in your work. And this energy, the person on your mind, is now seeing you as a dream, as a catch, wanting to level up to your level up to meet you. After you've set some kind of boundary with that Seven of Wands, somebody whose guards, whose defense mechanism could be high after the way they have treated you, Aries. They could be thinking that this connection, this boundary is worth fighting for. They want to fight for this connection. This is somebody who now wants to fight for you, overcome your boundaries, because they see you as a dream. Someone in this connection might send the other person, that Page of Wands, an energetic message to make a plan, that playful message. After the end of a situation, after the death of a cycle, realizing that there needs to be a heavy change in this connection to move into calmer waters. They could be somebody who when the heavy change that they're thinking about is because they ran from something with that Seven of Swords. They they're thinking about giving you the clarity. Either they ran from the connection, betrayed your trust, or did something very strategic. Seven of Swords is the energy of things are not how they seem. Somebody who acts in a sneaky way, somebody who betrays, wears a mask, is strategic in their thinking. Could have lied to you, cheated, or things were basically not how they seem. So they are thinking in the mutual. Somebody is thinking, I'm keen to put it on them. They're thinking that they need to give you the truth. They need to give you the honesty to move into calmer waters after the end of a cycle. You could be wanting honesty. You could be replaying that they need to be totally honest with me to overcome the conflicts of the past, overcome the to restore peace. You could be wanting clarity, and because of that Seven of Swords energy, your guards could be high. And this is why you're somebody who is now putting all your energy in yourself, pouring in yourself. That's what I have for you, Aries. This week is all about balancing your emotions with patience. Feel deeply, speak honestly, and allow the time for your emotions to settle. And if the communication is slow, it's probably because of Mercury retrograde. Okay, do let me know if this resonates, because sounds like a very specific energy. All right, take care of yourself, Aries, and do check out your other sign placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Dharka. All right, and see you guys soon. Bye for now. Alright, Taurus, let's see what's the current love energy vibe between you and the person on your mind from 28th of July till the 3rd of August. Universe, please show us what's the current love energy vibe between Taurus and the person on their mind from 28th of July till the 3rd of August. And Taurus, this is a general read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Not everything will resonate. So we have envy. So this is somebody who is jealous, thinking that you've moved on, you're doing much better than them after whatever has happened in this connection. Please feel free to read the words at the bottom. You could have been somebody who put some kind of boundary because of the way they treated you. Your guards could be high. Could have said, come in right or don't come in at all. That kind of a boundary. And if you did not set a boundary, it is a self-imposed boundary by themselves, thinking after the way they have treated you, your guards could be high. This person is heavily thinking about you, about the connection, wanting to clear their head. Somebody who's obsessively thinking about you, obsessively thinking about how they treated you. Somebody in the devil energy, now wanting space, wanting to clear their head. wanting to send you an apology, Taurus, after the way they have treated you. Somebody who's reflecting on this connection, please see if that apology is sincere when they do apologize. Okay, probably you guys are in little to no contact. Somebody who's feeling left out in the cold, they could be having financial issues also after the way they have treated you. Somebody who wore a mask, somebody who hid their emotions from you, somebody who did not tell you the truth. You could be replaying this also, Taurus, because especially in this week from the 28th till the 3rd, Venus is moving into Cancer, which invites us to have that emotional depth, healing, and that softer connection. Just as vulnerability deepens, Mercury is still in retrograde, which might bring up old conversations back into focus, especially around pride and affection. So be mindful of that, alright, Taurus? Universe, please show us what is this person on Taurus mind hiding from Taurus, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Taurus, the person on Taurus mind, please. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness, because they can't stop thinking about you. They're obsessively thinking about you and the connection. Confirmation on what came out earlier, Taurus. I want to treat you the way you deserve. Now realizing your value. That's why they want to apologize. I need to tell you the truth, because they were somebody who wore a mask, hid their emotions, lied, cheated, or did not tell you the truth. And this is why they feel like I don't deserve you. A lot of regret, and that's why you put some kind of boundary. I'm afraid of commitment. I think that card came out in Aries also. So either you or the person on your mind has a placement in Aries, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Dharaka. So do check it out. There might be a message for you there also. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. So this person was a runner, ran from their emotions, ran from the connection, and this is why they're wanting to apologize, wanting to tell you the truth of why they ran. Probably the commitment also could be important, but clearly wore a mask. Confirmation on what came in earlier. Do follow your gut instinct and your intuition, alright, Aries? I said Aries, but it's Taurus reading, so definitely you have a sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Dharaka, or the other person does, maybe for a specific somebody that messages. Universe, please show us what is this person on Taurus mind's next action towards Taurus from the 28th of July till the 3rd of August, but even moving forward. The reason why I say even moving forward, Taurus, is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. It can happen sooner, it can happen later, or it can happen when you are ready to move to the next timeline after whatever has happened. So this person on your mind is somebody who is realizing your value with a 9 of Cups. Somebody who got emotional fulfillment with you, somebody who is seeing you as a wish come true, Taurus, somebody who got happiness with you. And because of that happiness that they felt with you, that emotional satisfaction that they felt with you, they want to win you over with that 6 of Wands energy. They now want to win at this connection, give you attention, get attention from you. Somebody who's wanting success in this connection, somebody who is exhausted with that 10 of wands, somebody who is exhausted carrying that load, feeling burnt out by the responsibilities that they have, could be feeling overwhelmed also, but still hopeful about this connection, because with that lovers, they feel an energetic pull towards you. They feel that intensity of the connection. They have a decision, a choice that needs to be made with that Judgment card. Interesting how that lovers is a choice and the Judgment is also making that decision on whether to ask you for your forgiveness or for a second chance. After the 5 of swords, after the mind games, the conflicts that they were there, somebody who could have been like an abusive kind of energy, somebody who played mind games with you, walked out thinking they are, left that argument thinking that they are going towards their peace, but in the long term they have lost war with themselves. And this is why wanting to ask for your forgiveness with that Judgment, wanting that second chance, thinking, needing to make that decision of whether they want that relationship with you again, a committed long-term relationship, because they see you as a dream, they see you as a wish come true. Taurus, universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Taurus and the person on their mind. Outcome in the near future, please, universe. Thank you. And Taurus, do let me know if it resonates. Looks like a specific energy, even if I generalize, so do let me know. It makes it easier for me to tap into your frequency more often. So we have the Knight of Wands with the 2 of Cups. With the 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords and the Moon. Okay. So you guys could be seeing a lot of 2s. Also 2 is all about balance. So if you see a number persistently, do look at the thoughts you were having at that time, because that's how universe speaks to us, Taurus. So this is the mutual shared energy. Could be your energy, could be their energy, or both your mutual shared one. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it, okay? Someone in this connection is in the Knight of Wands energy. Somebody who now wants to sweep you off your feet. Somebody who has been in and out of the connection. Somebody who has a lot of attraction for you. Somebody who will come in as a charmer. Knight of Wands energy is somebody who is driven by excitement, is driven by passion. Do not think their actions through, because of the passion that they have towards you, because of their love that they have towards you. Both of you have mutual love, so you also love them after whatever has happened, Taurus, with that 2 of Cups. It could be a spiritual soul connection that you guys have also between you guys. So when they come in, because of the mutual love, they will be a charmer when they come towards you. So please look at their actions and follow your gut instinct, because this energy is someone who is wanting a reunion with you with the Three of Cups. Somebody who wants to get together with you. They could be spending time with their friends, with their loved ones, to distract themselves. You could be spending time with your loved ones, but ultimately they want a reunion. They want to get together with you because of the emotions that they have for you. But this energy, or you, after what has happened, you could be confused. You could be suffering from indecision. They could be very confused also on how to have this reunion with you. Two of Swords energies. One energy for sure is confused. I think it's mutual with that Two of Swords and the Moon. So they might be asking for a reunion, and you could be confused. You could be confused of how to move ahead with this connection, or after what has happened between you guys. I'm keen to put it on both of you, because one energy for sure is confused on how to take this forward, and they're feeling a lot of anxiety. Probably your delay in making that decision is making them have that anxiety with that Moon card. Have that anxiety, uncertainty. They could be having dreams about you. Somebody who's feeling blocked in their intuition on how to proceed forward in this connection. And especially with the Moon card, the advice is to, yes, move ahead, but with caution, as things will get revealed with time. And they could be very emotional at that time when you are suffering from that indecision of how to move forward with this energy. Two of Swords, some kind of indecision is here properly about this reunion, on how to proceed further, even though you have mutual love. Big changes can happen during the autumn or in a few months in this connection, either in this connection or in your life, because it's in the mutual and I keep hearing big changes. So prepare for a change kind of energy, Taurus. Looks very, very specific whenever I generalize. So do let me know in the comments if it resonates, Taurus, because with Venus in Cancer, it's all about, it softens any edge, you know. Love is all about speaking in gestures and in gentle care now, and especially with that Mercury in retrograde, it reminds us that slow communication isn't a setback. It's a chance to re-express the truth or heal those unresolved wounds. This week is basically about balancing the vulnerability with patience. Feel deeply, speak honestly, and allow time for the emotions to settle. All right, Taurus. So that's what I have for you. And do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Dharka. All right. Because this reading was very, very specific. Okay. Sending you guys a lot of love and light. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Alright, Gemini, let's see what's happening in the love connection between you and the person on your mind from the 28th of July till the 3rd of August. Universe, please show us what's happening in the love connection between Gemini and the person on their mind between 28th of July and 3rd of August. And Gemini, this is a general read, not a personal read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? And thank you for sharing the space, for all the beautiful comments. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. So probably there is emotional or physical distance between you guys after the divorce, after somebody ran from the connection, ghosted you, left you, some kind of separation. There is distance between you guys after the end of a cycle. You could be going on a vacation, they could be going on a vacation, or wanting to take a vacation from the thoughts. We'll have to dig in deeper to look at the other thoughts. Somebody who is now wanting to clear their head after whatever has happened, wants to relax. Probably they can't get you out of their head or something. This is somebody who is dealing with karmics. We all deal with karma baggages. Do not take a third party from a general read, please. Only take it if you know about it. It's a general read, so not fair to take a person from a general. Please don't do that. Could be just parents, siblings, work, family. They're all karmics. We're all dealing with karma baggages to learn that lesson. You could be dealing with a soul connection, a soulmate, karmic, or a twin, if you resonate with that journey. After whatever has happened, you only want positivity in your life, probably because you're somebody who's healing after whatever has happened in the connection. You only want positivity and good vibes in your life, good lovely energy, because you were dealing with somebody who was in the devil energy, somebody who brought negativity, who brought drama to the connection. Things were not how they seemed in the connection. So probably a lesson for you to learn also, Gemini, about your value. And Dharaka Arka sign, planet, is quite important in knowing what that lesson was, on why that same pattern keeps happening in our life. So I'll link it in the description. You can check it out. Looks like a specific read, so do check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Dharaka Arka, okay? And it's the Dharaka sign placements, all the sign placements. Okay, universe, please show us what is this person on Gemini's mind, hiding from Gemini. What's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Gemini? Person on Gemini's mind. Thank you, universe. A lot of cards, Gemini. Okay, all right. Okay. I wish you were here with me. Oh wow, this is somebody who's manifesting you, Gemini. Wishing to be with you. Okay, I don't want to be toxic anymore. I just said somebody in a devil energy, and that's why they can't get you out of their head, replaying everything, wanting a vacation from the thoughts, because they're obsessively thinking about you. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So we are in still in Mercury in retrograde in Leo, which can be heavy reflecting, which can bring up old conversations back into focus, especially about pride and affection. With Venus moving into Cancer, it's more about emotional depth, healing, and a more softer connection. So hence this person is thinking of asking you for your forgiveness, wanting your forgiveness after whatever has happened. You deserve better than them. Somebody who is keeping tabs on you, thinking that you've moved on, and very jealous of the person they think you are with. I can't go another day without you. Somebody in the devil energy, obsessively thinking about you, can't get you out of their head. I'm ready for commitment. Oh wow, now they are ready for commitment after the way they have treated you. Okay, I want to make things right. This is why I'm wanting to apologize to you, Gemini, because it's a soul connection by the looks of it. Heavily replaying what has happened. Universe, please show us what actions can this person on Gemini's mind take towards Gemini from the 28th of July till 3rd of August, or even moving forward. Universe, the reason why I say even moving forward, Gemini, is because time is a bit fluid, and tarot can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson that universe wanted to teach you and are ready to move to that next timeline. 2 of Cups, wow, with the High Priestess. 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and 5 of Swords. Wow. Okay. So this person is realizing that there is mutual love between you guys. At the same time, also realizing that there is a mystery, there is a hidden secret. Something about this connection is hidden. It's a pull that they feel towards you. You could be in a twin connection, or their higher self feels a pull towards you. They are now realizing the intensity of this connection, of how this connection is like a spiritual kind of love, like a divine kind of love. That inner knowing is there. So the High Priestess is to look beneath the surface, wanting to discover, dive in deep into your soul to understand about this connection, of what it is, to follow your intuition, to follow your gut feeling about this connection, because this energy is realizing that it's a soul connection. They are realizing that you guys could be this energy for sure, it could be replaying the memories of the past, the shared moments between you guys. Obviously it's a past life kind of connection that you guys have. It could be a childhood sweetheart, or somebody from your past, obviously person on your mind, but yeah. And because of that intensity of the connection that is there, that they feel that something is that inner knowing that they have about this mutual love. You also love them, Gemini, even after whatever has happened, because the 2 of Cups is mutual love. They are wanting to move towards their highest good. 8 of Cups, somebody who wants to move away from that conflict. 5 of Swords, they played some kind of mind game with you. They ran from the conflict thinking they were going towards their peace, but they have lost war with themselves. Some kind of conflict mind games they played with you. 5 of Swords energy. Now wanting to move away from that conflict, to go into a long-term committed relationship with you, with that 4 of Wands. Now wanting that reunion. It's a soul connection. because the high priestess is also the divine feminine for me. They are realizing your value deep down. Their highest self, their soul keeps nudging them about this connection. This person could be seeing 1111s also. And if you see a number persistently, Gemini, pay attention to the thoughts you were having. Some kind of soul connection is I'm reading for. Okay. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Gemini and this person on their mind. Thank you, universe. And Gemini looks like a very specific energy, so do let me know in the comments if it resonates, because it helps me tap into your frequency more often. Thank you so much for your likes, shares. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles in reverse, Empress, Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and Page of Wands. Thank you, universe. I was telling you in their actions, that Six of Cups kind of energy, that soul connection, it's come out in the mutual. Thank you so much, universe. I'm just thanking because most of it I hear intuitionally. So okay, so this is mutual shared energy, Gemini. Could be yours, could be theirs, or the shared. So I'll just read it out and you place it. So after the end of a cycle, Ten of Swords energy, after the breakup, after the divorce, after the separation, confirmation of that distance, Ten of Swords between you guys, after the end of whatever has happened that caused the distance, someone has hit the rock bottom, is drowning, feeling overwhelmed by the pain after the breakdown. I'm keen to think it's the other person, could be you also. So the advice with this is to release what does not serve your highest good, because every sword is something, whether it's a responsibility, overcoming something. After the end of a cycle, when you think about this connection, Gemini, you could be thinking that how the other person, King of Pentacles, was somebody who was greedy, possessive, not loyal towards you, somebody who is stubborn, not grounded. King of Pentacles in upright is somebody who is not, who has that strong sense of self-worth, wants a grounded, stable connection, is somebody who's very financially stable, dependable kind of energy. King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is ruled by materialism, is not grounded, is that stubborn kind of energy, somebody who is having that, it basically like that devil energy, somebody who is in that possessive, hasty, that kind of energy, not grounded. And you could be somebody who is in that Empress energy, could be a divine feminine, if you resonate with that journey, Gemini. You could be a mother or pregnant, okay. You could be somebody who is sensual, beautiful, now understanding your value after the end of a cycle. You could be somebody who is quite nurturing, that creative kind of energy. So you are coming into your power, Gemini. The other person after the end of a cycle is somebody who is realizing that you are a dream. They could be realizing that they have been driven by material things, materialism. Any card in reverse has that ability to turn upright. You guys could be in the Two of Pentacles energy. Somebody who is trying to balance their emotions or finances, or adapt to that decision after the breakup, after the end of a cycle. Prioritize what is more important for you now, Gemini, in the mutual. The other person could be in that energy also of juggling, trying to prioritize, trying to adapt after the end of a cycle, realizing that it's a soul connection. Six of Cups. Both of you could be replaying the shared moments of this connection, realizing that it's a soulmate kind of a connection, a soul connection. You guys could be childhood sweethearts or replaying the connection. One energy is wanting to send the other energy, that Page of Wands, a message. A playful, creative message to go into calmer waters with that Six of Swords energy, wanting to resolve the conflicts of the past. That message is coming because they want to go into calmer waters with you, resolve, go move away from turbulent, choppy ones. You guys could be healing at the moment, trying to align your mind, body and soul in the mutual. So I think it's you, Gemini, after the breakup, after the end of a chapter, you could be in that healing energy, or even the other person. So you guys have taken a break in trying to understand. I think that vacation means that both of you could be healing. One person for sure is in that healing energy, both of you trying to align and understand, recalibrate. Both of you are retreating to understand. And while in that healing energy, one person is realizing that they want to go into calmer waters, resolve the issues of the past, restore peace and balance into the connection. You, both of you, or one of you for sure, is seeing a lot of sixes, because I have a Six of Cups and Six of Swords. So if you see a number, six is about balance. So if you see a number persistently, pay attention to the thoughts you were having at that time, Gemini. And this week is with Cancer, with Venus in Cancer, my apologies. With Venus in Cancer is all about softening any edge, it's about love that speaks in gestures and gentle care. With Mercury in Leo, it reminds us that slow communication, because there can be delays in communication, old connections resurfacing. If slow communication isn't a setback, it's a chance to re-express the truth and to heal unresolved issues. And so this week is asking us to balance, have that vulnerability with patience, feel deeply, speak honestly, and allow time for the emotions to resettle. All right, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Do let me know in the comments if it resonates. Sounds like a specific energy, so do check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharaka sign placements if this doesn't resonate, and even look at it so to get a clear picture. Take what resonates from each, and then you will have a more personalized read. All right. Alright, Cancer, let's see what's happening in the love connection between you and the person on your mind from 28th of July till the 3rd of August. Universe, please show us what's happening in the love connection between Cancer and the person on their mind from 28th of July till 3rd of August. And Cancer, this is a general read. It's not a personal read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Lot of cards. So somebody was in the devil energy. They let their old patterns affect the connection that you guys have with each other. Could have been clingy also. You are doing well, Cancer. You're somebody who's healing, somebody who's taking things slowly, taking the time out for yourself, doing much better than the other person. If you can, try taking walks in nature. It'll help you ground. If you can't take walks in nature, then walk barefoot in your own house. It helps ground that energy. Even journaling, and if you're meditating, focus on the red color, the root chakra, okay? Somebody who was in the narcissist energy, somebody who operated from a self-centered energy, let their ego affect the connection between you guys. This could have been a soul connection, whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, or a karmic that you were dealing with, Cancer. Somebody who hid their emotions, wore a mask, lied, cheated, did not show you the truth, did not show you their real emotions, and probably is now indulging in extracurricular activities, trying to forget you. And it's not how it works with soul connection. Especially you are somebody who is balancing their emotions, balancing your yin and yang energy, the masculine and feminine energy inside you, balancing your emotions, trying to find the happiness, the joy in the little things, Cancer, after whatever has happened. It's a soul connection that I'm reading for. Okay, a lot of cards. Okay. Universe, please show us what is this person on Cancer's mind hiding from Cancer. Universe, please show us what is this person on Cancer's mind hiding from Cancer. What's heavy on their heart? What is their higher soul wanting to tell Cancer? The person on Cancer's mind, please. And thank you so much for being here with me, Cancer. I do appreciate you. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, the beautiful, beautiful comments. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. Somebody who is now hoping to get together with you, does not have the courage, is wanting happy coincidences, is wanting you to contact them. Okay. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. Somebody who does not have the courage, who is finding it difficult to approach you because of the way they have treated you, wanting happy coincidences. Okay. I don't feel like I deserve you. Somebody who's regretting the way they have treated you, somebody in that heavy regret energy, in their emotions. I should have fought for you. So this is somebody who did not fight for you or for the connection. Let their old ways. You deserve better than them. So this is somebody who's thinking you've moved on, you're with somebody else, you know, and definitely not judging you. Sorry. I can't go another day without you. Somebody in that devil energy, somebody who is obsessively thinking about how they treated you. Okay. I'm sorry, I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Now realizing, I regret what I did to you. Heavy regret energy, heavily replaying everything that has happened, which does make sense in this week and in this time, because couple of these cards did come out in other signs, so do check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus in Dharakarka, because like the soulmate, I don't deserve you. Are a repeat, even with that smell the roses. So we are Cancer. With Venus moving into Cancer, it does invite us to have that emotional depth, heal, and have that softer connection. With Mercury still in retrograde, it might bring up that old conversation back into focus, old connections, especially around pride and affection. Okay, universe, please show us what is this person on Cancer's mind. Next action towards Cancer. Thank you, universe. The next actions of the person on Cancer's mind towards Cancer from the 28th of July till the 3rd of August, or even moving forward, universe. The reason why I see even moving forward is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. It can happen sooner, it can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson and you're ready to move to the next timeline. So this person is in the King of Cups energy, somebody who feels a lot, is very emotionally balanced, is a very calm, collected energy, somebody who's kind-hearted, diplomatic kind of energy, but does not show their emotions to the other person. The throat chakra is blocked. Unless you're the Queen of Cups energy, then I take it back, because that queen understands the King of Cups perfectly. They are in sync. But this energy, even though they feel a lot, they have mastered that skill of balancing their emotions, because their throne is on water. So somebody who is now realizing, even while spending time with friends and family, at social gatherings, at extracurricular activities, they are realizing that they can't get you out of their mind. They are realizing that they had beautiful times with you. Somebody who is now wanting to get together with you, wanting a reunion with you, wanting to have that collaborative approach with you, Cancer. And they are needing to make that decision with that judgment. They are needing to make that decision of what they want, whether they apologize to you and move ahead, or they want a second chance. Somebody who is at that decision making stage, somebody who's manifesting with that Magician, somebody who's using all their willpower, all the tools at their disposal to make that decision, because this energy could be either having legal issues with that Justice card, or could be somebody who is now wanting to bring fairness and balance, do what's right. Somebody who is now learning, wanting to be truthful, wanting to be honest after the life lesson, realizing that everything that has happened is a cause and effect because of the way they treated you. Somebody who's manifesting a reunion with you, needing to make that decision on how to get back with you. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Cancer and the person on their mind. Outcome in the near future, universe. And Cancer looks like a specific read, so do check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharakarka, and do let me know in the comments if it resonates, because the strongest energy comes through for me all the time. Who needs to hear the message, and I generalize. So if it does resonate, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. Okay, So we have the Star, High Priestess, Four of Cups, World, Seven of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Okay, so probably you are in the Star energy. You are somebody, because this is the mutual shared between both you and the person, so could be your energy, their energy, or both your shared mutual. So I'll just read it out and you place the energies, because you know your energy better than me. So I think the Star is you, somebody who is healing, and could be you have inspired the other person to change as well, Cancer, with the Star card. Somebody who is following their intuition now, or wanting to follow their intuition because their higher soul keeps nudging them about this connection. They could be feeling, because either with the High Priestess, it's asking to follow your intuition, look beneath the surface, because there is a mystery. It's a soul connection. When you look in deeper, you will understand what kind of a soul connection this is, Cancer. They could be also realizing that while you're healing, that it's a soul connection. Confirmation on what came in earlier, Cancer, that it's a soul connection, and because of that they're being hopeful because you've inspired this change. But when they're replaying about this connection, there is a lot of regret. Four of Cups, thinking that it's a missed opportunity, or somebody who's still overcoming depression of the way they have treated you. I think the Four of Cups is them, with that I regret what I did to you confirmation on what they are feeling. So while you are healing and you've inspired them to change, the realization of how they treated you is leaving them into depression, is making them feel that it's a missed opportunity because of the way they have treated you. After the end of a cycle, after the world, there can be physical or emotional distance between you guys. They are wanting to travel towards you when they are reflecting on this connection with that Seven of Pentacles. Somebody who is having patience with themselves for a long-term view, when they're reflecting, realizing your value, they are thinking of sending you, taking their time in sending this message, Page of Wands, an energetic childlike message towards you. The Four of Cups is a lot of regret energy after the end of a cycle. So yes, what has happened in the past is painful, but come out of it if you are in that energy also, because if I'm keen to say it's the other person, the cross watcher, because if they stay in that energy, they can miss that opportunity. Because that fourth cup, they keep looking at the three cups of how things worked out in the past. They can miss that fourth cup coming towards them, whether it's a work opportunity, and they can miss that opportunity coming towards you. And if you are in that regret energy, you can miss that opportunity when whether it's a work opportunity or them coming towards you. So that's the only negative card, the Star, and this is nice. So I think they need to make a decision or a choice. Okay, so this week Cancer, with Venus moving into Cancer, it softens any edge. It's about love that speaks in gestures and gentle care. With Mercury in Leo in retrograde, it reminds us to have patience, that slow communication isn't a setback, it's a chance to re-express the truth and heal the unresolved issues and the wounds. So this week is all about balancing your emotions with patience. Feel deeply, speak honestly, and allow time for the emotions to settle. Alright, dear Cancers. And check out your other sign placements, because this looks like a very specific energy, and if it does resonate, do let me know, because the strongest energy who needs to hear the message comes through and I generalize. Remember that love that's meant for you shall always rise and meet you. Alright, dear Cancers. So sending you a lot of love, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. Take care. Bye for now. Alright, Leos, let's see what's happening in the current love energy vibe between you and the person on your mind from 28th of July till 3rd of August. Please show us the current love energy vibe between Leos and the person on their mind from 28th of July till 3rd of August, universe. And Leo, this is a general read, it's not a private read, so personal read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So somebody is thinking that they've burned the bridge with you. They're thinking that your guards might be high, you don't trust them after whatever has happened between you guys. You've moved on, Leos. Divine timing, fate, destiny is at play. There is some kind of delay in learning about this connection, in learning the lessons about this connection. So things are happening as they're meant to be. You were dealing with somebody who was two-faced, somebody who wore a mask, did not tell you the truth, lied, cheated, somebody who was strategic. And this is why they think that you don't trust them anymore. You guys could be little to no contact. Somebody who is now feeling left out in the cold, could be having financial issues. I've done quite a few little to no contacts reads. You can check them out. Maybe there's a message for you there. You're trying to balance your emotions, balance your yin and yang energies, the feminine and masculine energy within you, trying to find the happiness. You're protected, Leos. You're protected by Archangel Michael, so nothing to worry about. Fate and destiny is at play. Angels are guiding you, so pay attention to the signs, synchronicities that are with the Archangel Michael. You know, divine is with you. Leos, universe, please show us what is this person on Leo's mind hiding from Leo, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher self wanting to tell Leo, the person on Leo's mind. What are they hiding, universe? What's heavy on their heart? Higher soul wanting to tell Leos. And Leos, keep in mind that we are in a week where Venus enters Cancer. It invites us to have that emotional depth, heal, and have softer connection. With Mercury in retrograde in Leo, it might bring up old conversations back into focus, especially around pride and affection. So keep that in mind, okay? I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. Oh wow. So we are all dealing with karmic baggages. Please do not take it to be a person unless you know about it, and do not definitely take it from a general read. We are all replaying karmic baggages. Could be parents, siblings, uncle and aunt, work, family. They're all karmics. Now they are ready for commitment. So probably in the past they weren't, and this is why whatever happened. Very important. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness after the way they have treated you, because they feel like they've burned the bridge with you. You don't trust them, and that's why they want to apologize. Okay. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. As I said, soul connection, that intensity of the connection. And I'm not defending them, but it's here to teach us something. Check out your Dharakarka, because that I'll link it in the description. It's quite important. Dharakarka planet is all about what we need to learn, that main soul lesson that Dharakarka planet will show you. So I'll put it in the description, and do check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus in Dharakarka. Okay, I'm ready to take my mask off. Confirmation on what I said earlier. Somebody who was wearing a mask did not open up, did not tell you the truth. Now wanting to apologize, tell you the truth, because it's a soul connection. They can't get you out of their head, That's why wanting to tell you the truth. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Yeah, because of the way they treated you. So wore a mask. I fantasize about you. Now manifesting you, Leos, after the way that they have treated you. So please look at their actions, follow your intuition and your gut feeling. Okay, universe, please show us what is this person on Leo's mind's next action towards Leo. Universe, please show us what is the next action that this person on Leo's mind can take towards Leo from the 28th of July till the 3rd of August, or even moving forward. Thank you, universe. And thank you, Leos, for all the likes, the shares, and the beautiful comments. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Eight of Swords, Six of Wands with the Emperor in movement. So this can happen sooner, or it can happen later, because time is a bit fluid in tarot, Leos. Or it can happen when your soul has learned that lesson and is ready to move to the next timeline. So this energy is trapped in their head. Somebody who's feeling stuck. So there is little to no communication between you guys, because they're letting that negative doom gloom energy in a self-imposed prison kind of an energy, who's feeling paralyzed after the way they have treated you, feeling trapped in their own mind, wanting to be victorious at this connection with that Six of Wands, wanting to have victory, wanting to have success, give attention, get attention from you, Leos. But with the Emperor in limbo, this is somebody, Emperor in upright is somebody who wants to take action, who is an authoritative, disciplined person. Could be a father figure, could be a leader, could be a divine masculine. But Emperor in reverse is somebody who is undisciplined, somebody who's not flexible, somebody who could be an absent father, or could be having father issues, somebody who is lacking that control, is pretty aggressive. So the Emperor is in movement. It can go in either way, so you will have to place the energy when they come towards you in the next action. So somebody who is healing, who is realizing your value with that Star card, somebody who's realizing that you've inspired them to change with that Star card. They're realizing that you are a wish, you're an inspiration to be with, Leos. At the same time, you have inspired them to change. You are somebody that they have a lot of passion for with that Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, I said, wanting to give you clarity, but Ace of Wands is here. They have a lot of passion towards you, a lot of attraction towards you, a lot of desire to get back together with you, a lot of desire to win at this connection with you, but not knowing how to win. They're feeling stuck in this connection after the breakup, after the end, after the breakdown with that Ten of Swords. somebody who's feeling broken, overwhelmed by the pain that they have caused you, and not seeing the path clearly on how to overcome this pain because of the attraction that they have towards you. Somebody who's feeling that Eight of Swords energy, somebody who is feeling stuck in that negative mind frame on how to have this victory because of the desire that they have towards you. Somebody who is feeling stuck because they want to move into calmer waters with you. They want to resolve the conflicts of the past. They're feeling, to be honest, they're feeling stuck because of the conflict that happened because of other people. They keep replaying the conflict that happened because of other people, and I'm thinking with that, I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. That is the conflict that happened. Could be parents, siblings, and do not take another person from a general read. Unless you know about it, then that's a different thing. But I think with that Emperor in reverse, could be having father issues or something also. Some kind of conflict was here that they keep replaying, that is making them stuck, that is making them overwhelmed by pain. And this is why not seeing that path clearly on how to resolve, but wanting to go into calmer waters because they are having a lot of attraction, seeing you as a wish, being inspired by you. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Leos and person on their mind. Outcome in the near future between Leos and the person on their mind. And Leos looks like a very specific energy, so do check out your other sign placements because this might not resonate with everyone. Hermit, Queen of Cups, and the Chariot in movement. So you guys are in heavy, little to no contact between you guys. Okay. With that Hermit, Queen of Cups, Chariot in movement, King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So when you guys are in little to no contact, to be honest, the Hermit is actually no contact, is somebody who is no contact is basically no contact, sorry, apologies. Somebody who's when you guys are in no contact, somebody who's gone within, somebody who's soul searching to gain wisdom about this connection. Somebody who's realizing, getting enlightenment about the connection, getting enlightened about the connection. They are realizing during this Hermit mode that they have a lot of feelings towards you with that Queen of Cups, because this is a mutual shared energy. It could be you also. Alright, so you place the energies, Leo, of how it sees fit. During the Hermit mode, somebody is realizing they have a lot of emotions for the other person, but they're being very emotionally intelligent and not showing the emotions to the other person. I think this could be you, Leos, with that Queen of Cups, keeping the emotions to themselves, not showing it to the other person, a lid on the emotions, because with the Chariot in reverse and in movement. So Chariot in upright is somebody who finds that strength, finds that willpower to move ahead, take action, even travel towards the other energy to resolve the issues of the past, to resolve the issues as they come in the connection. But Chariot in reverse is somebody who's lacking that direction, somebody who's feeling powerless, could be facing opposition from the karmics also, somebody who's basically feeling blocked by obstacles. And this is why you are putting a lid on your emotions, not showing the other person the emotions. You could be dealing with that King of Pentacles energy. One person is in that King of Pentacles energy. Both of you could be while in the hermit mode. It could be somebody. King of Pentacles is somebody who is a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur who started a new business. Somebody who is very dependable, grounded, secure, wanting a secure, stable connection. It could be that, Leos, you are in this energy of King of Pentacles, who is now having that strong sense of self-worth, wanting a connection that is grounded, that is stable, and you're keeping your emotions to yourself after whatever has happened, because you are realizing that there are too many blocks in this connection that need to be overcome, and the other person is not taking the action while in that hermit mode. You could be replaying the Seven of Swords, that false pretense, that sneaky behavior of how the other person lied, cheated, wore a mask, acted in self-interest. You could be replaying their Seven of Swords energy and thinking that how is it possible to move ahead with this energy, and this is why you're keeping a lid on your emotions, putting all your effort into your work, Eight of Pentacles, into learning a new skill. You could be self-employed, or somebody who is putting all their energy in their work, in their learning that skill while in the hermit mode. It could be that also that the other person, after the way they wore a mask or how they treated you, they're feeling blocked, and they are putting their energy into their work, learning a new skill, but wanting to put effort in this connection also, because this is somebody who's feeling like a wounded warrior. They are realizing that they have wounded you, and they could also be realizing that your guards could be high after the way they have treated you with that Seven of Swords energy, of how they treated you, and wanting to overcome your boundaries with that Nine of Wands energy. So might take some time because I have the Hermit, so Hermit will give them wisdom of how to move that Chariot, because any card in reverse has that ability to turn. So when you guys are in a little to when you're soul searching, you'll get the answer. That one person will definitely get the answer. So this week is all about with Mercury in retrograde, that slow communication actually isn't, in case there is slow communication, it isn't a setback, to be honest. It's about a chance to re-express the truth, to heal the unresolved wounds, to heal the wounds, have patience, because this week is all about balancing emotions and having patience with yourself. Feel deeply, speak honestly, and allow the time for the emotions to settle. All right, Leos, because this connection is like a divinely timed connection. Okay, do let me know. It looks like a very specific energy, so do check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka sign placements. and only take what resonates from each to have a more clear picture. And if it does resonate, do let me know, because it helps me tap into your frequency more often. And thank you for all the likes, shares and the comments, beautiful Leos. Thank you so much. Sending you guys a lot of love and light. Take care. Bye for now. Alright Virgos, let's see what's happening in the love connection between you and the person on your mind from the 28th of July till 3rd of August. Universe, please show us the current love energy vibe between Virgos and the person on their mind from 28th of July till the 3rd of August. And Virgos, this is a general read, not a personal read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? That same card came out in another sign, so please check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka, okay? You're trying to balance your emotions, balance your yin and yang energies, the inner masculine and feminine energies after whatever has happened. The other person could be indulging in extracurricular activities also, but it doesn't work like that. So keep an eye on their actions when they come towards you. This is somebody who could be dealing with karmics, and please do not take a third person from a general read. It's not a personal read. Karmics could just mean parents, siblings, work, family. We are all dealing with karma baggages, learning the lesson that universe wanted to teach you. The person could be dealing with karmics and realizing in that heartbroken energy, somebody who is realizing their mistakes that they have done back to back, the bad choices they have made, the 3 of Swords energy, somebody who's realizing that they could have played mind games with you, or everything that is happening is a consequence of their actions, because they're realizing, heartbroken energy, 3 of Swords for me, they're realizing of how caring, how nurturing, how an ideal partner you are, Virgos, somebody who gave it back to the connection. You took care of yourself and the person around you, and this is why they are now regretting. Because of realizing your value, they are regretting their actions and thinking it's a consequence, and this is why that depression is heavy, and this is why they want to send you an apology, wanting to say sorry to you after the way they have treated you, Virgos. Please look at their apology if it is sincere, because I see you doing well with that harmony card. You are finally somebody who's healing, who's balancing their emotions, being at peace with yourself after whatever has happened. So keep in mind, Venus is moving into Cancer, Virgos, which invites emotional depth, healing and softer connection, whereas Mercury is still in Leo in retrograde. So it might bring up that old conversation back into focus, especially around pride and affection. So keep that in mind. All right, universe, please show us what is this person on Virgo's mind hiding from Virgo. What's heavy on their heart? What is their higher soul wanting to tell Virgos, the person on Virgo's mind? Thank you. Thank you for sharing the space with me, dear Virgos. I do appreciate you. And that apology, karmic and nightlife, I think harmony as well, did come out in other sign placements. So please check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka, alright? Because very specific energies have been coming out today. They will never compare to you. So I think they're talking about the karmics here. So they're realizing your value, that nobody compares to you. Of course not with Virgos and that King and Queen of Pentacles. nobody actually. And because Virgo is all about giving, every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. Hopeful energy, not having the courage to contact you, wanting you to contact them again and again. I realize all the mistakes I've made. Heavy regret energy with that consequence card, confirmation on what came in earlier. Heavy realization of the way they have treated everything is their mistake, and they've done back to back mistakes. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. I did say that earlier, not having that confidence to contact you. Replaying, though, I'm afraid that I've lost you forever. Somebody who is fearing the loss, missing you. Virgo's heavy missing energy. Okay, universe, please show us the next actions of this person on Virgo's mind towards Virgo from the 28th of July till 3rd of August, or even moving forward, universe. The reason why I say even moving forward, Virgos, is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, but it can happen when you have learned that lesson and ready to move to that next timeline. Okay, somebody in the 3 of Swords energy with 10 of Cups and 9 of Wands in movement. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands and Magician. Okay, so this is somebody who's feeling heartbroken. I did say the 3 of Swords earlier, confirmation on what came in earlier. This is somebody who's feeling heartbroken, somebody who's suffering from depression, missing you, somebody who's processing deep emotional pain after all the mistakes that they have done back to back in the connection. When they are in this much of pain because they realize that they got emotional fulfillment with you, Virgos. Somebody who got happiness with you, 10 of Cups. Somebody who is realizing that this connection could have given a storybook romance. You know, it was emotionally satisfying, full of bliss and harmony, this connection. It was like a divine love connection between you guys with a lot of emotions. And Virgos, you also loved them at one point of time. You also felt that 10 of Cups with them. This person, when they replay the old memories, the way they have treated you is what is making them sad. They have realized that they have wounded you with that 9 of Wands energy. And the 9 of Wands is actually in reverse, it's in movement. The 9 of Wands in upright is somebody who's feeling that your guards might be high after whatever has happened in the connection, that they have wounded you. 9 of Wands in reverse, but still hopeful about the connection in upright. Okay, 9 of Wands in reverse is somebody who is feeling overwhelmed, is somebody who's feeling out of control, is becoming defensive, is somebody who's thinking that they need to try another approach, somebody who's feeling overwhelmed by the pain of the 3 of Swords, somebody who's thinking that yes, this connection gave me a lot of happiness, but because the pain is overwhelming them, they're thinking that I need to choose my battle wisely, I need to think of a different way. With Virgos, somebody who is a bit defensive with themselves, to be honest, because of the pain that they have. Somebody who's trying to balance their emotions or finances, or trying to prioritize or juggle or adapt something. Some balancing is going on of something. Probably I think it is pain and emotions, along with the finances, but can be different. While they are trying to prioritize, they are realizing that they want a long-term committed relationship with you, Virgos. They are wanting a Four of Wands with you. Somebody who's wanting to get into reunion with you, wanting a long-term committed relationship, wanting to have victory at this connection. Six of Wands, somebody who is wanting to give you attention, get attention from you because they got emotional fulfillment with you. Somebody who's manifesting this victory with that Magician card, wanting to use all their tools that they have at their disposal to be victorious with you, to have success with you in this connection. But this is somebody who's needing to make that decision, somebody who's needing to choose that path, somebody who's needs to who's at that future planning stage, looking for that opportunity of making that decision of what they need in their life. Somebody who keeps replaying the conflict that happened between you guys. Could have been because of other people. Some kind of conflict is what is leaving them, giving them a lot of pain in this connection. Somebody who's in that waiting energy, waiting on that fourth wand to have that committed relationship with you, waiting on that right time to have that happen, fulfilling relationship with you. One thing that I have to tell you is whether it is the support of other people or the other people are being a hindrance, that might be different for different people, okay? Because Four of Wands does mean the support of other people, to have that union. And but because we have the karmics and they will never compare to you, I think the karmics, because they are wanting to have that reunion with you, so do pay attention to your thoughts, your gut feeling, and look at their actions, okay? Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Virgos and the person on their mind. And Virgos looks like a very specific energy again, so do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharakarka, alright? The Tower, Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles in movement. With the Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. So this is the mutual shared energy between you guys, okay? Could be your energy, Virgos, their energy, or both your mutual shared. So both of you could be replaying the Tower moment that happened quite suddenly, that led to the collapse of the relationship, that got chaos in the relationship, that destroyed the relationship, and it was quite sudden, the Tower moment that happened between you guys. So after the Tower moment, somebody is realizing, wanting to rush towards you with that truth, with that clarity, with that honesty. you could be wanting to rush towards them also. One energy is wanting to rush towards the other person after the Tower moment, because they have discovered something about the relationship. This rushing will happen after the Four of Swords, after a bit of isolation, going within to align your mind, body and soul, to recalibrate, to heal. Because the Ten of Pentacles is in movement, it can go either ways. If it's an upright, after the Tower moment, after that healing that you guys have done between you guys, you want to rush towards the other person because you want to create a family. In the upright Ten of Pentacles, you want to create a family together, a family in the 3D, whether you or the other person. Okay, after that healing, they want to rush to have that family, create that legacy, that wealth, buy a home, build a home together in the 3D, okay, the material world. Ten of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is still driven by money, that love for money. Somebody who is still driven by that money concern, you know, that inherited wealth, or that married for money kind of an energy with that Ten of Pentacles in reverse, giving more importance to money than emotions. This is somebody who, keep in mind how this card moves, that Ten of Pentacles, because Ten of Pentacles in reverse is just that love for money. You know, things people do because of money concerns, or because of old money, because of inheritance, because of whatever. And this is why you could be somebody in that Queen of Cups energy, who is that emotionally connected queen but keeps a lid on their emotions because of the way the other person has treated you. You could be somebody who is like a psychic, intuitive person. You could be somebody who is in that energy, because when you're healing, when you're in that period of taking that break, going within, you could be replaying of how the other person ran from the connection, betrayed you, betrayed your trust or something, because the Seven of Swords is here. So you could be replaying that energy of how things were not like they seemed, you know. And after that little to no contact, when this person comes towards you, it could be that they're wanting to rush towards you, but their action could be a bit impulsive, impatient kind of an energy. Somebody who will be a charmer when they come after that Tower moment. This could be there's also that when this energy comes towards you, you keep all your emotions to yourself because of the way they have treated you, and you're wanting to reflect on this connection. Four of Swords, go at this connection slowly, look at the connection, you're taking your time, Virgos, when you're dealing with this person, is basically what I want to say. Either you guys are coming from a little to no contact before this is happening. That Four of Swords could either come in before or after. So this person comes and then you take your time, and that's why the Ten of Pentacles is in movement. So I've read it in a few ways. You'll have to place it, because this Ten of Pentacles can go in either ways. You could be also thinking of how when you're taking that your time of going within to understand this connection, while you are you could be seeing if they're wanting a family together, or is this because of some money concerns that they have, or is it the love of money? It could be either ways, Virgo. So you place the energy of how it sees fit, because I'm just reading the cards here. I have no idea. Very, very specific energy read. So please check out your other sign placements. Will definitely not resonate with all Virgos out there. This week is all about balancing emotions, having patience. This week is asking us to feel deeply, speak honestly, and to allow for the emotions to settle. Okay, because with Venus in Cancer, it's all about love that speaks in gestures and, with gentle care. And Mercury in retrograde is reminding us that the slow communication isn't a setback. It's a chance to re-express the truth and heal the unresolved issues and the wounds. Okay, so speak honestly, allow the time for the emotions to settle, dear Virgos. Okay, that's what I have for you. Sending you guys a lot of love and light. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now. Alright, Libras, let's see what's happening in the love connection between you and the person on your mind from the 28th of July till the 3rd of August. Universe, please show us what's happening in the love connection between Libra and the person on their mind from 28th of July till 3rd of August. And Libra, this is a general read, it's not a personal read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so somebody's feeling stuck. Eight of Swords energy for me. Somebody who's feeling the negative doom gloom energy in a self-imposed prison, replaying everything that has happened between you guys, feeling trapped. Things are happening according to divine timing, according to fate, according to destiny. There can be a delay in learning the lesson that universe wanted to teach you. So probably that other energy is taking their time in learning that lesson. While feeling trapped in their head, they could be missing you. Somebody who's thinking about the intimate times that you guys shared also. You've set some kind of boundary with the other person, Libra, saying come in right or don't come in at all, because this is a mutual shared energy. If it's not a boundary that you've set, it could be a self-imposed boundary that they're feeling trapped by because of the way they have treated you in the past. Drowning in pain, feeling overwhelmed by the pain. Ten of Swords, somebody who's hit the rock bottom because of the way they have treated you. Suffering from indecision also on how to overcome the boundary that you've set. Probably either you guys were a family, or this relationship could have become a family, and their inner circle, their And please do not take an immediate family unless you know about it. It's a general read, so not everything will resonate. It could be their parents, their siblings, their uncle and aunt, work family who influence the connection somehow. And they're obsessively thinking about this connection, Libra, now wanting to take a break from that obsessive thinking of the pain that they have caused you, and this is why they're drowning in pain. They could have been somebody who operated from lustful energy, somebody who was greedy, possessive, inconsiderate, strategic in their actions with you, Libra. Somebody who operated from that negative energy, somebody who was very strategic in their actions, and this is why they put some kind of boundary with the other person. So this week with Venus entering Cancer, it invites us to have that emotional depth, heal, and have that softer connection. With Mercury still in retrograde in Leo, it may bring up old connections or conversations back into focus, especially around pride and affection, Libra. Universe, please show us what is this person on Libra's mind hiding from Libra. What's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Libra, the person on Libra's mind, please. Thank you. And thank you for sharing the space with me, Libra. I appreciate you for all the beautiful comments, the likes, the shares. I want to hold you, somebody who's thinking about you intimately, intimate times, confirmation on what came in earlier. I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. So somebody who's because of their past actions, they don't want, they're confirming that they've changed, but please look at their actions. I wish you were here with me, somebody who's thinking about you, missing you a lot. Confirmation again, manifesting you also. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Soul connection. And this is why they're trapped in their head, because they're realizing, reflecting on the connection. Mercury retrograde. I want to make things right. Now wanting to do the right thing by you, because they're drowning in pain. I hate seeing you with them. So this is somebody who's keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, wanting to know what you're up to and thinking that you've actually moved on, Libra. And this is why they are wanting to make things right with you. Okay. All right. Universe, please show us the next actions of this person on Libra's mind towards Libra. The next actions of the person on Libra's mind towards Libra from the 28th of July till 3rd of August, or even moving forward. The reason why I say even moving forward is because time is a bit fluid, Libra. Can happen sooner, can happen later, especially in tarot. So take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Alright, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles with the Star in movement, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands, Five of Cups with the Fool card. Okay, so this is somebody who is realizing that you're putting all your energy in yourself now. You're somebody, Libra, who is doing self-love, taking care of yourself, your finances, who's single, a dream to be with, an ideal partner in the material world with that Queen of Pentacles. they're realizing how caring, how nurturing you were, how you have an impeccable taste, how grounded you were. You took care of yourself and even others around you. They're realizing your value. And with the star in movement, is somebody who is inspired by the change, by seeing you heal. They are realizing that you've inspired the change in them, Libra. This is somebody who's hopeful in star in upright. Star in reverse is somebody who is hopeless, somebody who is feeling trapped, who's lacking that inspiration, letting that negative thought of that trapped, of that regret overcome. This is somebody who now wants to level up, to meet you at your level. Somebody who's putting all their effort in their work, in their finances, because they want to reach to your level of that caring, nurturing energy. They're realizing that they have wounded you with that 9 of Wands. They realize that they've hurt you, and because they're feeling like a wounded warrior themselves as well, and wanting to overcome your boundary that you've set with that 9 of Pentacles, with that 9 of Wands. They're seeing you as a dream, and this is why wanting to overcome your boundaries. While they are regretting of how they have treated you, they are in their emotions with that 5 of Cups. Somebody who keeps replaying how they have treated you in the past, in a lot of sadness, in a lot of emotions. Turn around to see what it can be right now with that 5 of Cups energy. Somebody who keeps looking at the past of the way they have dealt. This energy could be seeing a lot of 9s, ending karmic cycles. They are wanting to have that new beginning, take this risk with you, because they see you as that ideal partner in the material world. Things are happening according to divine timing, the wheel of fortune, according to fate, according to destiny, and the wheel is turning in your favor, Libra. Somebody who is who needs to learn from that life lesson, needs to learn from that karmic cycle, and things are happening according to divine timing. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Libra and this person coming towards Libra. And looks like a specific energy, so please look at your other sign placements, your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharkarka. Okay, so we have the Chariot, the 10 of Pentacles with the High Priestess in movement, along with the Moon, 3 of Wands and the Lovers. Okay, so this is mutual shared energy between you guys, Libra. So could be your energy, their energy, or both your shared. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it. Okay, so one energy is wanting to move towards the other, is wanting forward movement in this connection, wanting to travel to the other person because they want success in this connection, wanting to have that 10 of Pentacles, stable connection, create a family, make a family with the other person, buy a home, build a home, create a legacy with the other person. But they think that with the High Priestess in movement, this is somebody in the upright. They are realizing, they have that inner knowing, that higher self, somebody who follows their intuition in moving forward. In movement, when it's the card is in movement, so it can go either ways. When it goes in reverse, they keep everything that they are wanting to build this family, resolve the issues, to themselves. They keep secrets from you. They're keeping it all inside. This is somebody who is keeping secrets from you, is not telling you everything, is suppressing their emotions, withholding everything. Somebody who's feeling disconnected, also keeping it within, keeping you in the dark maybe about their intentions, that they want to resolve the issues and actually want to have that family with you, because they're feeling a lot of confusion with that moon card, with that on how to move ahead in this connection. Somebody who's uncertain how to have this forward movement, how to have this family with you. Somebody who's feeling blocked in their intuition, with that moon card, having that anxiety while they're in that waiting energy with that Three of Wands. Three of Wands is somebody who is in that waiting energy, waiting for the right time for the ships to come in. That ship being that relationship of that Ten of Pentacles, wanting that stable connection between you guys. Somebody who's waiting to make that decision with that Lovers. It's also a choice. Somebody who is feeling that intensity of the connection, that energetic pull, that energetic cord being pulled, because they can't get you out of their head, and they're waiting for the right time to have that forward movement, and that intuition, that confusion is blocking the movement. So it will move. The High Priestess will move in either way. So this is somebody who's in that waiting energy, or waiting to make that decision, while obsessively thinking about you, obsessively thinking about this connection, with that Devil energy, can't get you out of their head, and feeling that confusion on how to move forward. So the advice with the Moon card is to, yes, move ahead, but with caution, as things will get revealed in time. And follow your gut instinct is with the High Priestess is the advice, to look beneath the surface of what this connection is, to follow your gut, and you will have that answer on that decision that needs to be made about this connection, on whether you want to have that family and that Chariot. Because one energy is definitely wanting, I think it's this person, but feeling that confusion, daydreaming energy on how to have this, and they're waiting for the right choice, for that decision to be made. Probably a decision is coming towards you also, Libra, about this connection. And one energy is waiting for that manifesting, for big changes, for it to level up, and level up to that committed relationship. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Very specific read, even if I generalize. So please check out your other sign placements. Today's energy has been very specific. Might not resonate with all, especially. So this week, with Venus in Cancer, it softens any edge. It's about love that speaks in gestures, and is very gentle, caring. And Mercury in Leo reminds us that slow communication actually isn't a setback. It's a chance to re-express the truth and heal those unresolved issues and the wounds. Okay, so it's a week where universe is asking us to balance our emotions with and have patience, to feel deeply, to speak honestly, and to allow the time for that emotions to settle down. All right, that's what I have for you, Libras. Do check out your other sign placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Dharakarka. All right, if this doesn't resonate, and if it does resonate, do let me know so I can tap into your frequency more often. All right, take care of yourself. Sending you guys a lot of love and light. Take care. Bye for now. Alright, Scorpios, let's see what's happening in the love connection between you and the person on your mind from the 28th of July till 3rd of August. Universe, please show us what's happening in the love connection between Scorpios and the person on their mind. And Scorpios, this is a general read, not a personal read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? You were dealing with somebody who was in the devil energy, somebody who brought negativity, drama into the connection, and this is why things happened where you guys are there. In the meantime, they're trying to distract themselves through extracurricular activities, but it doesn't work like that. Somebody who's trying to get over you, Scorpios. They're keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and families, wanting to know what you're up to. You guys are in little to no contact, so do check out I've done quite a few little to no contact reads. Feeling left out in the cold, could be having financial issues also, now realizing that everything is their own doing. It's a cause and effect of the way they treated you. As I said, somebody who is having financial issues, feeling left out in the hermit mode. Somebody who's feeling a lot of confusion, could be having options, does not have to be people unless you know about it, and do not take that from a general read, please. Somebody who's in the daydreaming energy, somebody who is feeling overwhelmed by, and the options can be work, responsibilities, commitments, take how it resonates. Suffering from a lot of confusion. So Venus moving into Cancer, it invites us to have that emotional depth, heal, and have that softer connection, while Mercury in retrograde in Leo may bring up that old conversation or old connections back to surface, back into focus, especially around pride and affection. So I think that's what's going on in this connection also in this week. Universe, please show us what is this person on Scorpio's mind hiding from Scorpio, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher self wanting to tell Scorpio, the person on Scorpio's mind, please. Thank you, universe. And thank you for sharing this space with me, dear Scorpios. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. Confirmation on what came in earlier. Somebody who's keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, wanting to know what you're up to. The communication, when you have it, can be quite guarded. Can be somebody who thinks a lot before communicating with you. Also, Scorpios, I know that we have a soul connection. Yeah, so you guys are either a soulmate, twin flame, or karmic. I've done a separate video on what kind of a soul tie it is. I'll link it in the description. You can check it out to understand what connection it is. Now realizing that they are in love with you. This is why they've been daydreaming about you while in little to hermit mode. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Confirmation on what came in earlier. This is somebody who's in the devil energy, cannot stop thinking about you. Somebody who's in their feelings, replaying everything. I need to tell you the truth. Now wanting to tell you the truth. Okay. You tame my demons. So this is somebody who is realizing that the effect that you have on them. Somebody who is in their emotions, and while in their emotions they are realizing the depth of their love while they are replaying the past. Universe, please show us the actions of this person on Scorpio's mind towards Scorpio from the 28th of July till the 3rd of August, or even moving forward, please. The reason why I say even moving forward is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you're ready to learn that lesson and move to the next timeline. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Fool, the High Priestess, Two of Swords. So you guys are definitely in little to no contact with that Hermit. Again, confirmation on what came in earlier. So while they've gone within to get enlightenment, to get wisdom about this connection in the Hermit mode, somebody who is soul searching, when they go within, they realize that there is some kind of a mystery about this connection with the High Priestess. Somebody who is realizing that it's mysterious connection, a soul connection between the two worlds. They could be somebody who has that inner knowing, somebody who now wants to follow their gut instinct, follow their intuition, and give you that offer of a new beginning with that Ace of Pentacles, a new stable offer that can have that new beginning, that adventurous beginning with that Fool card. Somebody who now wants to take that risk in this connection, to explore this connection, but they're suffering from some kind of indecision on how to proceed further. This is somebody who is not seeing things very clearly of how this new beginning can happen. They're thinking, yes, I need to give Scorpios a stable offer, but to have this new beginning, there is some kind of indecision this energy is having, or avoiding to make that decision on the path ahead in this connection. Somebody who will take the bit of time. I'll be honest with you, Scorpios, because they, with the Hermit and the High Priestess combination, they've gone within to understand the soul connection, and the Hermit will give them the wisdom to have this connection. Somebody who's trying to balance their emotions while in that Hermit mode, while understanding this connection, balance their yin and yang energy, the inner masculine and feminine energy. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Scorpios and this person on their mind. And Scorpios looks like a specific energy, so do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharaka, all right? And let me know if it resonates, because so I can tap into your frequency more often. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, King of Pentacles. A lot of cups, a lot of emotions. Wow. Okay, so this is the mutual shared energy. Could be your energy, Scorpios, or the other person's energy. So I'll just read it out and you place the energy because how it sees fit. So first of all, things are happening according to fate, according to destiny, according to divine timing. After you've learned that life lesson, that karmic lesson that universe wanted to teach both of you, Scorpio. But the wheel is turning in your favor, Scorpio. Things are changing. It's a card of luck. It's a card of expansion. It's a card of growth. Okay, so keep that in mind. One of you could, I think it's the other person, is in their emotions with that Five of Cups. Somebody who is processing the grief, the pain, overwhelmed by the pain, overwhelmed by the emotions. Somebody who keeps replaying the past of how things have been between you guys. Somebody who is still resisting the change, resisting to turn around, keeps replaying of how things have worked out in the past, not seeing what it can be. The Two Cups are still behind them. Somebody who is in that mourning stage, all right? Somebody who is feeling that loss stage, loss of that connection, in that grief. The Three of Cups is in movement. It's in limbo, so it can turn either ways. Okay, Three of Cups in upright is somebody who could be spending time with their loved ones, with friends and family, to overcome the sadness, but it's not working, as I said. Three of Cups, somebody who spends time with others, trying to overcome their sadness, only to realize that they want a reunion with you, they want a get together with you when it goes as an upright. Three of Cups in reverse is somebody who is in their emotions, but under the influence of either a third party, and the third party does not have to mean a person. It can be family, work commitments, or other commitments. Is somebody who is with that nightlife, indulging into partying behavior, is could be also spending time by themselves, even if they have that kind of energy. Even when you are in a club filled with people, you still feel alone, if that's making sense to you. You're surrounded by people, but yet you're alone, overcome by the emotions, overcome by the pain. And this is why this energy is feeling Seven of Cups, in that daydreaming energy, feeling overwhelmed by the options, overwhelmed by the confusion. Somebody who's lacking that focus, not seeing things clearly on how to move towards their highest good, with that Eight of Cups. Wanting to move towards their highest good, leave what does not emotionally fulfill them and let go, but finding it very difficult to do that, because this is somebody who's overcome by options, overcome by confusion. So the advice with the card is to release what does not serve your highest good. Release those options. This is somebody who who's in a lot of regret energy. They keep replaying the past, and if they stay in that regret energy with that Five of Cups and this, they can miss opportunity to come towards you correctly, Scorpios. Because somebody is in that regret energy. Could be you also, of how things worked out. Could be them, because it's in the mutual. A lot of regret. But both of you at the same time, there is mutual love. Even after whatever has happened, however they have treated you, you still love them. There is still mutual love between you guys. This person for sure is in a lot of emotions about you. They could be a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur who started a new business, who has that strong sense of self-worth, or could be now wanting secure, stable connection. I'm keen to put this King of Pentacles energy on you, Scorpios. I think it's you who is now wanting a stable connection with that King of Pentacles. You have that strong sense of self-worth. You could be somebody who's hardworking and now wants to move towards your highest good, release what does not emotionally fulfill you, let go of that confusion that this person made you go through. You could be wanting to walk away from the sadness. If with that Five of Cups, you could be wanting to stop this regret energy, and you could be somebody who's thinking that I leave things on the universe. You could be learning from that life lesson, and change and expansion and luck is coming towards you. You can be very financially stable with that King of Pentacles and that Wheel of Fortune card together. Luck is coming towards you in your business, and this, it could even be that while you're focusing on your finances, on your career, working hard, you could be keeping a lid on your emotions of how you feel. You could be acting very emotionally intelligent in this connection. Somebody who is even though they feel a lot towards the other person, because I did say mutual love is there, you could be somebody who is keeping a lid, not showing the other person how you feel about the other person to the other person. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Take what resonates. Very specific energies are coming today, so might not resonate with all. Do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharakarka, dear Scorpios, because this week is asking us to balance vulnerability and have patience with ourselves, to feel deeply, speak honestly, and allow time for the emotions to settle in. Okay, especially with that Venus in Cancer and Mercury in retrograde. So have patience with yourself, dear Scorpios. Sending you a lot of love and light. Take care of yourselves, and do check out your other sign placements to have a complete picture. Okay, take care. Bye for now. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see what's happening in the love connection between you and the person on your mind from the 28th of July till 3rd of August. Universe, please show us what's happening in the love connection between Sagittarius and the person on their mind from 28th of July till 3rd of August. And Sagittarius, this is a general read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody who was a narcissist, somebody who let their ego affect this connection. Somebody who acted from a place of self-interest, who was strategic in their actions with you. You could be dealing with masculine energy, or you're in the masculine energy. Somebody who's authoritative, disciplined, maybe a father figure or divine masculine, maybe, you know. So, and you do not have to be in a masculine body, okay, to be in that masculine energy. Somebody who's in that daydreaming energy, feeling a lot of confusion on how to proceed, could be having options, and does not have to be people unless you know about it. It's a general read, so please do not take people from a general read. It can be just overwhelmed by commitments, responsibilities, work, you know. They are missing you. They're missing your smile, missing your laughter, something about your eyes also. You could be somebody who's healing, somebody who's now finding the joy in the little things while you're healing. Yeah, you could be somebody who's now putting all your energy in yourself, showing self-love, putting all your energy in your career, following your dreams. Could be somebody who is started a new business, or a new job, you know, putting all your energy in your work, in your career, and good things will happen. While the other energy is feeling shattered, a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights. 9 of Swords energy is somebody who's having nightmares, fear of losing you after the way they have treated you, and this is why they're feeling a lot of confusion. Yeah, they have progressed from the 9 of Swords to the 10 of Swords. Somebody who's feeling overwhelmed by the pain, somebody who's hit the rock bottom, every sword being a mistake, overwhelmed by the work, by the commitments, by the way they have treated you. 10 of Swords energy, a lot of pain because of the way they have treated you, Sagittarius. One card, that daydreaming card, did come out in the Scorpio read. So maybe you have a placement in Scorpio, or the other person does. Just that card. So do check out your if you have a sign placement in Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Dharaka. So keep in mind, Venus is moving into Cancer, which invites that emotional depth, healing, and that softer connection. And Mercury still being in retrograde in Leo, it might bring up old conversations, old connections back into focus, especially around pride and affection this week. Okay, universe, please show us what is this person on Sagittarius mind hiding from Sagittarius, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their high self wanting to tell Sagittarius, the person on Sagittarius mind, please. Thank you. I'm on my way to you. Oh wow, so they're thinking of coming towards you. Okay, I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. Wow. So this is somebody who ran from the connection, either ghosted you, left you, or let other people manipulate their actions towards you. Okay, either ran from their emotions or ran from the connection, and now wanting to come back towards you, wanting to apologize, wanting your forgiveness. I hate seeing you with them. Wow. So this is somebody who's keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, and thinking that you've actually moved on, Sagittarius, you know, and this is why probably they want to come and apologize and say, I'm sorry, I couldn't be what you needed me to be. Now realizing their mistakes, you know. I've been watching your social medias and admiring your pictures. I did say that earlier on somewhere. I did say I think with this card, I can't remember, but I remember saying something that they're keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and families, wanting to know what you're up to. So communication can be guarded when you guys communicate. They might be thinking a lot before communicating of how they are perceived by you, Sagittarius. I want to hold you. Somebody who wants to be with you. I am afraid that I lost you forever. Quite a few cards here are a repeat. So do check out your other sign placements. Maybe there's a message there, and only take what resonates and leave the rest. And do look at their actions and follow your gut instinct, because I'm just reading the cards here. Everybody's story might be a bit different, okay? Universe, please show us what is this person on Sagittarius minds. Next action towards Sagittarius from the 28th of July till the 3rd of August, or even moving forward. So the reason why I say even moving forward is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you're ready to move to that next timeline. Okay, you've learned that lesson basically. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, Chariot, 8 of Swords, 6 of Swords, King of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this person is feeling trapped in their head. Somebody who is feeling that negative doom gloom energy of I'm afraid that I've lost you forever. Negative energy, negative thoughts paralyze them, because deep down they want forward movement in this connection with the Chariot. They want to have success with you. They want to travel towards you, resolve the issues of the past as they come along, because they're seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles. They're seeing you as somebody who is grounded, who is nurturing, who is caring, the ideal partner in the material world, somebody who is got that impeccable taste, somebody who is that ideal partner in the material world that we all want. And because they want to resolve and get into calmer waters with you, resolve the conflicts of the past, restore peace and balance back into the situation, because they have a lot of feelings towards you with that King of Cups. Somebody who feels a lot of emotions but finds it difficult to voice it out because they are feeling trapped in their head. This energy is feeling a lot of indecision of how to move ahead in this connection, because they have a lot of passion towards you. They have a lot of romance on their mind towards you. But there's some kind of indecision that this energy is suffering. Some kind of path on how to proceed further, to go into peace, is not very clear to them. They are suffering from some kind of indecision. And prepare for a big change, Sagittarius, because a big change can happen in this person's energy in a few months down the road, like big changes, probably in the autumn. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Sagittarius and this person on their mind. And looks like a very specific read, so do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharakarka, alright? And do let me know if it resonates, because the strongest energy does come through for me. Page of Swords, Seven of Cups, and Seven of Pentacles. This person could be awakening to the connection also that you guys have between you guys. You could be seeing a lot of sevens also. They could be seeing a lot of sevens. So this is mutual shared energy, alright, between both of you. Could be your energy, their energy, or both your shared mutual energy. So, Page of Swords, both of you could be keeping tabs on each other through social media, through friends and family, and communication that you have with each other is quite guarded. Thinking before communicating with the other person, thinking of how you will be perceived by the other person, but still wanting to know. It's not that big an energy, to be very honest. I don't give too much importance to Page of Swords because we all do that. Okay, but while they're keeping tabs on you and you on them, both of you could be feeling a lot of confusion. One energy for sure is in the Seven of Cups. I think it's them, probably. Could be you also. When the Seven of Cups is somebody who's feeling a lot of confusion on how to move ahead. They are not very clear. You know, somebody who's lacking that focus, somebody who's letting other options, feeling the confusion because of other options, whether it is work, whether it's responsibilities, whether it's other commitments. Does not have to be a person unless you know about it. If you know about it, then it's a different thing. Do not take it from a general read, okay, because it's not a personal read. So a lot of confusion when you guys are reflecting on this connection, on how to proceed further with that Seven of Pentacles. Both of you could be reflecting on the connection and feeling a confusion on how to move ahead. But when you guys are reflecting on this connection, or one person for sure is, they're trying to have that long-term vision, trying to be patient with themselves, thinking good things take time, you know, they need to have patience, because they are seeing you as somebody in the Nine of Pentacles energy. They're seeing you as somebody, as a dream, as a catch. They're seeing you as somebody who is healing with that Star card, somebody who has inspired them to change. And this is why they are having patience with themselves. They're realizing that you are putting all your energy in your work, in your finances, showing self-love, being abundant, and they're seeing you as a dream. They are trying to prioritize what is more important. Somebody who's juggling, somebody who's trying to balance their emotions and work, somebody who's trying to level up to your level, because they see you as a dream. They're wanting to come up to your level, to meet you at your level, because you've inspired this change in them. But they're feeling a lot of indecision on how to proceed, trying to balance their emotions, or trying to balance something. I leave it as a blank because it might be different for different people. This is somebody who could be awakening to the connection that you guys have between you with that sevens. You could be seeing a lot of sevens, and if you see a number persistently, pay attention to the thoughts you were having at that time, Sagittarius. At the same time, this could be somebody who's holding everything, and it could be you also, that while you guys are reflecting on this connection, you're holding everything close to your heart, not showing the other person what you truly feel, while holding on to the connection, yet holding back from the other person, not revealing everything with that Four of Pentacles. Somebody, both of you, or I am keen to put it on both of you. Both of you could be wanting to build on this connection. Both of you wanting to collaborate. Both of you wanting to construct this connection from the ground up. And this is why maybe you guys are holding back and holding on to the connection, because you still want to build on this connection and trying to adapt to the situation or balance your emotions and finances while you're healing. Something in the mutual energy, I keep hearing you guys need to find the light within yourself. I don't know whether it applies to you, Sagittarius, or the other person, because when you go within yourself, you will find the answer. You will find the answer when you go within yourself. It's what I hear. Because you need, you guys are tying some loose ends while you are going within to get to understand something is happening in this connection while you're healing. You will have to place what that is, Sagittarius, whether it is understanding your value or what light you need to find. Some kind of light you need to find within yourself. Could be for both of you, because it's in the mutual. And while you're finding the light within yourself, you need to tie up those loose ends. I think probably when I hear that finding the light within yourself is basically awakening. Could be that number 7 could be important. Okay, so that's what I have. Very, very specific energies. So only take what resonates and leave the rest. And let me know if it resonates, so I can pick on your frequency more often. Alright, Sagittarius, this week is all about balancing emotions, being vulnerable but having patience with yourself, feeling deeply yet being honest with yourself, and allow time for the emotions to settle. Alright, this is what this week is all about, especially with that Venus in Cancer and Mercury in retrograde. So if the communication is slow, it isn't a setback. It's more about expressing, the truth and healing the unresolved issues and wounds, right, Sagittarius? So keep that in mind. Do check out your other sign placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Dharakarka, because very specific energies have been coming out today, Sagittarius. I can't control the cards that come out. The strongest energy who needs to hear the message comes. So take care of yourself and pay attention to your thoughts. Try to balance your emotions, alright? And remember that love that is meant for you shall always rise and meet you, okay, Sagittarius? Take care. Bye for now. Alright, Capricorns, let's see what's the current love energy vibe between you and the person on your mind from the 28th of July till 3rd of August. Universe, please show us what's the current love energy vibe between Capricorn and the person on their mind from 28th of July till 3rd of August. And Capricorn, it's a general read, it's not a private read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Not everything will resonate. So somebody is suffering in silence, feeling trapped in their head because of the feelings that they have towards you. It's a self-imposed prison, nothing to do with you, Capricorn, okay? because they can't get you out of their head. They are wanting to take a vacation from the thoughts, from that obsession that they keep suffering in silence. You could be going on a holiday, they could be going on a holiday, or just wanting to have a holiday from that obsessive thinking about you. While they're obsessively thinking about you, they're feeling exhausted, overwhelmed by the responsibilities, overwhelmed by carrying the burden of the connection, feeling burnt out, empty. 10 of Wands energy. You guys could have been a family, or this relationship had that ability to go that distance, or their family. Do not take an immediate family from a general reading, please. It could just mean that their family, their parents, their siblings, their work family somehow influenced this connection, and after whatever has happened in this connection, you're healing. You're somebody who's finding the joy, the happiness while you're healing, and they could be missing your laughter, your smile, and something about your eyes also. So you're protected by Archangel Michael, you're protected by the divine, so you're doing well with that healing energy, knowing your worth. Keep in mind that Venus is moving into Cancer, which invites us to have that emotional depth, to heal, and to have that softer connection. While Mercury, still in retrograde, may bring up old conversations, old connections back into focus, especially around pride and affection. Okay, universe, please show us what is this person on Capricorn's mind hiding from Capricorn, what's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Capricorn, the person on Capricorn's mind. Thank you, universe. And a couple of these cards, that vacation and family with laughter, did come out in other sign placements, a few. So do check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Dharkarka. Okay, I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Somebody who's obsessively thinking about you, obsessively thinking about the connection, can't get you out of their mind. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures, keeping tabs on you through social media. The communication that you have can be quite guarded. You guys can think a lot about communicating with the other, on how the communication is perceived by the other person. I regret what I did to you. Somebody who's in that regret energy, replaying a lot of emotions of how they treated you. I wish you were here with me. This card keeps coming out because probably because we are in Mercury retrograde, somebody who is manifesting you. I don't feel like I deserve you. A lot of regret with I regret, I don't feel. So if they are in this much regret, they might not be able to come in correctly towards you, Capricorn. So please look at their actions, follow your gut instinct. Okay, I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So because of the way they have treated you, they're wanting to apologize, and probably this is why they're suffering in silence, because they want your forgiveness, Capricorn. Okay, universe, please please show us teach us, please show us what is this person on Capricorn's mind. Next action towards Capricorn from the 28th of Ace of Swords, from the 28th of August, July till 3rd of August. Or even moving forward, universe. The reason why I say even moving forward, Capricorn, is because time is a bit fluid and tarot can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson that universe wanted to teach you, and wanting to move to that next timeline. Okay, so Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Empress. Okay, this is somebody who's wanting to give you the truth, wanting to give you the clarity, wanting to communicate with you, because they have a lot of emotions towards you, a lot of love that they feel towards you, and this is why they want a new beginning. They want to take this risk and give you the truth because of the emotions that they feel. But every movement that they make towards you will be quite diligent, will be well thought of, with that Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who will be very conservative, very practical, will think about every move a lot before taking or making that move towards you after the conflict that happened in this connection, probably because of other people with that Five of Wands that led to the chaos, that led to the breakup, or the conflicts that happened. They are finally realizing that you are a dream, Capricorn, with that Empress energy. They are realizing how sensual, how beautiful, how caring, nurturing, the queen of all queens you are. You could be a mother, a divine feminine, or somebody who is in that nurturing, caring energy. They are understanding your value after the conflict, and this is why they are wanting to move towards you very slowly, because of they see you as a dream, as a catch. They want to take this leap, want to give you the truth because of the emotions that they feel towards you. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Capricorn and this person on their mind. Looks like a specific energy again, so please only take what resonates. Check out your other sign placements if this doesn't resonate. And today's energies has been very specific, so do let me know in the comments if it resonates, so I can tap into your frequency more often. Just makes it more easier for me. With the Emperor, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, Stars, and the Lovers. With the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the mutual shared energy, Capricorn. Could be your energy, their energy, or both your shared. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it, okay? So one of you could be in that Emperor mode. If you resonate with the divine masculine, or somebody who is a father figure, or now wants to take charge, now wants to take action in this connection, could be an authoritative, disciplined figure who now wants to get things going in this connection. They could be a businessman, businesswoman, or an entrepreneur, or you could be a businessman, businesswoman, an entrepreneur who now wants a secure, abundant connection, and they want a reunion with you with a Three of Cups. Somebody could be spending time with their loved ones, with their friends and family at social gatherings, or with their friends, to distract themselves, only to realize that they want to get together with you. They want to have this reunion with you. They want a grounded, stable connection with you. Now wants to get things going with you, Capricorn. But they're feeling a lot of confusion on how to proceed further. They're not seeing the path clearly. Somebody who's feeling overwhelmed by options. Does not have to be people, the options. It can be work, it can be commitments, it can be responsibilities. Somebody who's seeing you as the Star card. Somebody who's seeing you as somebody who's healing, putting your energy into your work, like a grounded person, showing self-love, self-care, and you have inspired the change. They see you as a dream with that 9 of Pentacles. They see you as an abundant energy, somebody who's a catch to be with, and this is why now they are wanting a stable connection. They could be realizing that to have this reunion, to have this get together with you, they need to level up to your level. They need to come to your level, because they feel that intensity of the connection with the lovers. They feel that energetic pull towards you. Somebody who's hopeful about this connection but needing to make that decision of how to come towards you. Somebody who needs to come out of that regret energy, because when they're thinking about this connection, could be you also, both of you could be having a lot of confusion on how to proceed further, because both of you could be having that regret of how things worked out in the past. If you stay in that regret energy, you can miss that opportunity, Capricorn, if it's your energy or their, of keep replaying of what has happened in the past, and missing that opportunity when they come towards you, because a decision is coming towards you with that lovers. A choice is coming towards you. Could be between two people also, okay, or could be a choice for a reunion also. So and you could be feeling confused also of having that regret, having that depression. I'm keen to put it on the other person, but it could be you also, because I keep hearing regret. So a decision with that lovers is definitely coming in, of how you guys want to proceed in this reunion, because one person is definitely wanting that reunion, and you could be feeling that confusion on how to proceed with the other energy, or it could be them also. So place it how it sees fit. I've read it a few different ways. Keep in mind, Capricorns, this week is asking us to balance our emotions, and have patience with ourselves. Yes, feel deeply, speak honestly, and allow time for the emotions to settle, with that Mercury retrograde in Leo, to express the truth and to heal that unresolved wounds and issues of the past, okay? Take care of yourself, and do check out your other sign placements, because today's energy is very, very specific, even if I generalize it, okay? Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in your other sign placements. And remember, love that is meant for you shall always rise and meet you. All right, thank you for being here with me, dear Capricorn. Sending you a lot of love and light. Bye for now. Alright, Aquarius, let's see what's happening in the love connection between you and the person on your mind from the 28th of July till the 3rd of August. Universe, please show us what's happening in the love connection between Aquarius and the person on their mind from 28th of July till the 3rd of August. Okay. And Aquarius, this is a general read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So probably you guys are in little to no contact, in the hermit mode. Somebody is processing their feelings while feeling left out in the cold. Could be having financial issues also. They think that they've burned the bridge after whatever has happened. You could have set some kind of boundary, or they think that you don't trust them after whatever has happened. You've turned your back and moved on from them. and the pain of the connection, feeling overwhelmed by carrying the burden of the connection, carrying the responsibilities, but still hopeful about the connection. Ten of Wands energy. Somebody who is obsessively thinking about you, obsessively thinking about how they treated you in the connection, and this is why in the Devil energy, somebody who cannot get you out of their head. But in the Star, they see you as somebody who's healing. You've inspired a change in them, and this is why they're hopeful about this connection, that thinking all is not lost, feeling optimistic. That laughter card came out in Capricorn also, so couple of the cards have been a repeat, so do check out your other sign placements, your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Dharakarka to get a complete picture, and only take what resonates from each. So probably you're healing, somebody who's finding the joy in the little things, being happy. You're doing good, you're in that healing energy. They are the ones who's suffering, because this is mutual, so you place the energies how it sees fit, but you are healing. They are obsessively thinking about you in this little to no contact. I've done quite a few little to no contact reads, you can check them out, maybe there's a message for you there, okay? And only take what resonates. So keep in mind, Aquarius, that with Venus moving into Cancer, it invites us to have that emotional depth, to heal and to have that softer connection. With Mercury in retrograde in Leo, it can bring up old conversations, old connections back into focus, especially around pride and affection during the week, okay? Universe, please show us, what is this person on Aquarius mind hiding from Aquarius? What's heavy on their heart? And what is their high soul wanting to tell Aquarius, the person on Aquarius mind, please? Thank you. This card keeps coming up, probably because of the Mercury retrograde energy, and I've really shuffled. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Soul connection. Somebody who's heavily replaying what has happened, what I said earlier on, somebody in their emotions, in their feelings, while in little to no contact. I want to reach out, but I don't know how, because they think that they burned the bridge now with you. You don't trust them. Confirmation on what came out earlier. Somebody who is feeling sorry for themselves, feeling exhausted. I want to hold you. Okay. I can't let you go. I said this earlier, somebody who is obsessively thinking about you, about the connection of how they treated you. I fantasize about you. Okay. You're worth more to me than I let on. Some kind of soul connection is going on here. For this person to be in so much of emotions about you, obsessively thinking about you, fantasizing about the times and about you, Aquarius. Okay. Universe, please show us, what actions can this person on Aquarius mind take towards Aquarius from the 28th of July till the 3rd of August, or even moving forward. The reason why I say even moving forward is because time is a bit fluid in tarot. Can happen sooner, can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson and you're ready to move to that next timeline that universe wanted to teach you. Hanged Man with the Queen of Wands, Moon, Death and Knight of Wands. So, as I said earlier on confirmation and what came in earlier, you guys could have taken a pause from the connection with that Hanged Man. You've taken a pause from this connection. You guys are looking at this connection from a higher perspective. At least this energy is. When they've gone within to look at this connection from maybe your perspective, from each other's perspective, when you're thinking about this connection, they could be somebody who is going through heavy realization about this connection, of what this connection is. Could be somebody who is learning that about the connection in a delayed way. There's some kind of delays in this connection in learning that lesson, but when slowly they are understanding about this connection, awakening about this connection, and realizing that you are somebody in that Queen of Wands energy, Aquarius, somebody who's charming, confident, courageous, sexy, like a trendsetter. They have a lot of attraction towards you. They find you very sexy, but they're feeling a lot of confusion with that moon card. They're feeling blocked. They're feeling uncertain. This is somebody who's not seeing things very clearly, suffering from a lot of confusion, anxiety on how to proceed further in this connection after the end of a cycle, after the breakup, after the end of a chapter with you, with that death card, realizing that there needs to be a heavy change in this connection. Somebody who's manifesting with the Magician, manifesting to use all their skills at their disposal to come towards you, to sweep you off your feet with that Knight of Wands energy. Somebody who wants to take charge, act because of the passion that they have towards you. This could be somebody who comes in like a charmer, because they have been somebody who thinks with their passion rather than thinks their actions through. So be mindful of that, Aquarius. When they come towards you, they want to give you a lot of attention, charm you off your feet, but not sure of how to show you this change. They could also be dreaming about you, Aquarius, with that moon card, because it's they can't even speak, or I can't find words. This is somebody who is probably feeling blocked in their intuition. So the advice with the moon card is to, yes, move ahead, but with caution, as things will get clear with time, and big changes can happen in this person's energy in a few months. So make long-term plans, Aquarius. Okay, universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Aquarius and this person on their mind. Please show us the outcome in the near future. Thank you, universe. It looks like a specific read, Aquarius, so only take what resonates and check out your other sign placements, and if it does resonate, do let me know in the comments, because I have no idea who I'm reading for. Could be a very specific read, and this is mutual. Could be your energy, their energy, or both your shared mutual energy. So I'll just read the energies out and you place it, okay? So we have the Emperor, Four of Wands, King of Swords, Six of Swords in movement, in limbo, with the Star, Six of Wands, and Page of Cups. So you place your energy, because I didn't pull your energy, but you know your energy, so you can easily place it. So one person is definitely in the Emperor energy. Could be a divine masculine, a father figure, or an authoritative, disciplined energy who now wants to take charge in this connection, who now wants a reunion, who now wants a stable connection like a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. Could be either because of other people's support or without you. Community support could be there, because Four of Wands is other people, community kind of support also to have this reunion. That Four of Wands, in having that wedding, in having that marriage. Somebody who now wants to come together with you. Somebody who is thinking very logically about this connection with their mind, who now wants to be truthful, who now wants to be honest about this connection with you. Could be having legal issues, because the King of Swords does mean legal issues also. Somebody who's thinking very rationally, practically, with their logic, trying to detach from their emotions. Could be you also, Aquarius, with that King of Swords energy. You could be somebody who is thinking very logically, trying to cut your emotions, wanting to do things rationally in this connection, thinking rationally if this Four of Wands is even possible with this Emperor. Both of you could be thinking this rationally also, of if it's even possible with that Six of Swords. Six of Swords and upright is wanting to go into calmer waters, wanting to resolve the conflicts of the past, wanting to restore peace and balance into the situation. Six of Swords in reverse is basically there is not enough progress happening. The healing is quite slowly. It's taking the time. There is a bit of instability still, in the works. Those that storm brewing behind the scenes. So all the troubles are still not resolved. So this connection could be like, when you're thinking logically, you could be thinking that things are getting from bad to worse in this connection. How can we even have this Four of Wands together, or that healing that you guys are going through is taking the time. You could be thinking that no, it's getting from bad to worse, this is a totally unstable connection, Four of Wands is not possible. One energy could be thinking that, it could be that this card being in limbo, it can go in either way. So it could be that few days you think maybe yes, we want to go restore balance, resolve the conflict and restore peace into this connection. The other days you think there's severe delays, the other person is not learning, things are not moving, there is no progress ahead, there is still a lot of issues that needs to be resolved in this connection while you're healing, because the Star card is here. So you could be healing and you've inspired the other person to change. I think that's what it is. And they could be when you've inspired the change in them for sure, and they are wanting that Four of Wands. So I think this carding movement will go in upright. You guys could be one energy for sure is wanting to be victorious in this connection, is wanting to give you attention, get attention with the Six of Wands. Somebody who wants success in having this committed relationship with you, and they're making that decision quite logically. You could be facing a decision also. Somebody who's future planning, if it's even possible to go into calmer waters with the other person, or you could be thinking that things are not still stable. So that movement of the card will determine how things are moving, because you guys could be at crossroads, choosing future planning of what is good for your highest good, what is the best thing for your highest good. when somebody takes this action, and it will all start with a page of cups, with an apology or an emotional message that I think it's the Emperor sending it to the other person. You will have to place yourself if you are in that Emperor energy or not, because somebody who now wants to take charge and send that apology, emotional message towards that other person, because they want to get into a committed relationship, be victorious at this connection, because they see you as a wish. With that star card also, they see you as a wish. You have inspired the change and you're healing. So probably you're thinking logically, Aquarius, about this connection. Somebody is at crossroads of either how to come towards you, or that is one, and even you could be at crossroads at choosing the right path for yourself. What is, because that 2 of Wands kind of energy is here, so somebody who's choosing that right path for their highest good, somebody who's looking at that world in their hand and saying, what is the best for my future? And you guys could be thinking about this quite logically. Both of you could be thinking about this logically, of how to have this 4 of Wands, and you could be thinking that. So take how I've read it in quite a few ways, so take it how it resonates. Aquarius, again, a very specific energy. Today's energy has been very specific, even if I try to generalize. So do check out your other sign placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Virgo, because this week is all about balancing, having patience with ourselves, feeling deeply, speaking honestly, and allowing the time. Do allow the time for your emotions to settle in, all right, to heal those wounds. I can't speak now. I don't no idea what happened. Okay, so take care of yourself. Look at your other sign placements. Okay, and remember that love that is meant for you shall always rise and meet you. Okay, take care of yourselves. Sending you guys a lot of love and light. Bye for now. Alright, Pisces, let's see what's the current love energy vibe between you and the person on your mind from 28th of July till 3rd of August. Universe, please show us what's the current love energy vibe between Pisces and the person on their mind from 28th of July till 3rd of August. And Pisces, this is a general read, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, not everything will resonate. This family card came out in another sign also, so please check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharakarka. If you don't know what Dharakarka is, I'll link it in description. You will understand. You only need to see that video once. So probably you guys were a family, or this connection had that ability to become a family, or it could be that their family, and do not take an immediate family from a general read. It could be just that their parents, their siblings, their uncle and aunt, their work family somehow influenced this connection between you guys. Okay, you're healing. Somebody who is doing self-love, self-care, meditating also after whatever has happened in this connection. Family's influence could have been there or something. After whatever has happened between you guys, they're in the 9 of Swords energy. Somebody who is feeling a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, fear of how things have worked out. They are losing hope in this connection. 9 of Swords energy is somebody who's making things worse than it actually is. Okay, all this has left a salty, bitter taste in your mouth. you could be somebody who's feeling frustrated with the other energy of how they have treated you and the connection. But now you are putting all your effort in your work, in achieving your dream. Beautiful energy with healing. Somebody who's putting all your energy in your work, in your finances, following your dreams, could have started a new job or a business, or somebody is who's just in that Nine of Pentacles energy. Self-love, abundant, working on their finances. Things are stagnant between you guys, probably feeling stuck of how things worked out, not enough movement, probably in little to no contact, feeling stuck. I think it's the other person, somebody who's feeling trapped also in their head of how things have worked out between you guys, Pisces. So keep in mind, Venus is moving into Cancer, which is inviting emotional depth, healing, and softer connection this week. With Mercury still in retrograde, old conversations, old connections can resurface, can come back into focus, especially around pride or affection. Okay, keep that in mind, Pisces. Universe, please show us what is this person on Pisces' mind hiding from Pisces. What's heavy on their heart, and what is their higher soul wanting to tell Pisces, the person on Pisces' mind, please. Couple of the card, like family, couple of the cards did come out in other sign placements, so do check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Dharaka, please. I just realized with that family and this. I regret what I did to you. Somebody in a lot of regret. That's why the Nine of Swords energy is somebody who keeps replaying what has happened between you guys. That's why feeling broken, anxiety, sleepless nights. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Somebody who's obsessively thinking about the way they have treated you, can't get you out of their head. A lot of regret. This is why obsessively thinking. I don't feel like I deserve you. Heavy regret energy, and if they stay in this, then they might not be able to come and right towards you, Pisces. So please look at their actions, follow your gut instinct. Okay, I hate seeing you with them. Wow. So this person is keeping tabs on you through social media, through friends and family, through thinking you've actually moved on, Pisces. Okay, the distance between us kills me. Obsessively thinking after the end of a cycle between you guys, there can be physical or emotional distance between you guys. It's the World card for me. So somebody wanting a new cycle, but not sure how to have this new cycle with you because of that regret. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. Somebody who's missing your smile, missing your laughter. I'm scared you will reject me. Wow. A lot of regret and fear. This is why they are in that Nine of Swords energy, because they're scared. Somebody who's having a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights. I did see somebody who's losing fear, hope in this connection because of the way they've treated you. That's why they are regretting. This is why they feel that they don't feel like they deserve you, and especially because they're keeping tabs on you, so they see you as doing well, so that regret is getting amplified. Okay. Universe, please show us what is this person on Pisces mind. Next action towards Pisces from 28th of July to 3rd of August, or even moving forward. The reason why I say even moving forward, Pisces, because time is a bit fluid in tarot. It can happen sooner, it can happen later, or it can happen when you've learned that lesson and you're ready to move to that next timeline. Wow. Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Four of Cups, Magician with the Knight of Wands. Okay. Heavily in their emotions. So this person could be somebody who is replaying the shared moments between you guys. Somebody who's realizing that it's a soul connection, it's a soulmate kind of a connection between you guys. They're feeling that intensity of the connection, that energetic pull about the connection. This could be a past life connection. Somebody from your past obviously is a person on your mind, but somebody could be your childhood sweetheart, or they're realizing that they have a lot of emotions towards you. They feel a lot of love towards you. This is somebody who's overflowing with love, really wanting romantic success with you, because they see you as their joy, they see you as their happiness, but they're having a lot of regret about this connection. Four of Cups. They are suffering from depression, keeps replaying the past of what has happened between you guys. They need to turn around to see what it can be. They keep having this depression of that emotional state of how much grief and pain that they have caused you. Somebody who even thinks to themselves that it's probably a missed opportunity between you guys. Somebody who's manifesting you, wanting to use all their tools in this connection, but when they come towards you, this can be somebody who is who really wants to sweep you off your feet, will come in like a charmer, but their actions might not be very well thought of, Pisces, after the end of a cycle between you guys, after the death of a chapter, after the breakup, after the divorce or the chaos which led to this. They're realizing that there needs to be a heavy change in this connection between you guys, and in this person's energy. Some kind of a deep emotional cleanse can happen in about 3 months. Over the next 3 months, their subconscious, a new cycle will begin, because right now they are in a lot of regret. This is somebody who really wants to, they keep replaying the past of how things have worked out, but deep down, when they come in as a charmer, they actually want to get together with you. They could be spending time with their loved ones to distract themselves, only to realize they want a reunion with you. They want to get together with you. This is what they're manifesting. They're manifesting to have a reunion with you, Pisces. Universe, please show us the outcome in the near future between Pisces and this person on their mind. Please show us the outcome in the near future between Pisces and the person on their mind. Wow. So we have the Hierophant with the Seven of Cups in movement and the King of Pentacles in movement, along with Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Wow. So this is mutual shared energy, Pisces, between you and the person on your mind. Could be your energy, their energy, or the mutual shared energy. So I'll just read it out and you place it, okay? Both of you, or one person for sure, could be realizing that, or either awakening to the connection that you guys have with the Hierophant, and wanting a long-term committed relationship with the other. Both of you could be wanting this, okay? Thinking of how this relationship could have gone the distance, how this could have become a committed long-term relationship with the other. One person for sure is thinking about this committed long-term relationship. When they're thinking that this could have turned into a marriage or this, they're feeling a lot of confusion with that Seven of Cups in movement. Now the Seven of Cups can go in either ways, okay? So I'll read it both the ways because it's in limbo. Could be like some days, okay? Seven of Cups in upright is somebody who has a lot of possibilities, a lot of options, could be suffering from a lot of confusion because of the options, and the options do not have to be people, an immediate person. It can mean responsibilities, work, other commitments, okay? Not seeing things clearly of how it can become a committed relationship because of those options. Slowly they are coming out of confusion. Because the advice with the Seven of Cups is to release the options that does not serve your highest good, that extra responsibility, commitment, whatever it is. Slowly this energy is seeing getting the clarity, is releasing the options, is now seeing things clearly with that Seven of Cups in reverse. You could be seeing things clearly also about this connection, Pisces. You could be realizing of how this can, you could be seeing clearly how this can be a committed relationship, okay? So Seven of Cups in reverse is coming out of confusion, having that clarity in your vision, in your in the plan. King of Pentacles is again in movement. King of Pentacles in upright is somebody who is financially secure, a businessman, businesswoman, or somebody who started a new business, an entrepreneur who's quite hardworking, dependable, wanting a secure, grounded foundation, has that strong sense of self-worth kind of energy. King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who is driven by that material aspect, somebody who is very greedy, possessive, not loyal, somebody in that jealous, ungrounded, stubborn energy, you know. So both the cards, when it moves, so probably it could be that these cards would be how how it moves, could be different movement for different people at different times, because it's a general. So both of you could be thinking about this Hierophant. One energy could be thinking that the other energy is feeling a lot of confusion. You could be confused when that person comes towards you, thinking that how is it possible after what has happened. You could be having a lot of confusion on how to have this long-term committed relationship, because the other person is not grounded yet of how they turn up in that energy. Ultimately, both of you could be discussing how to have this Hierophant, a long-term committed relationship where you have equal give and take, the Six of Pentacles, where you have equal give and take and balance in this connection. One energy for sure is wanting to give the other energy a balanced connection. They're even thinking of giving the Ace of Swords to the other person, thinking of giving the clarity, the truth, communicating honestly to the other person, truthfully, because they want equal give and take in this connection. I think it could be you also wanting the truth and clarity, and the other person could be somebody who is juggling with that Two of Pentacles. You could be juggling also, Pisces, when the other person gives you that truth, gives you that clarity, you could be juggling your emotions and finances also. Could be with that two of pentacles. I said two of cups, so there is mutual love between you guys. Keep one thing in mind, Pisces. Somebody is trying to juggle or balance their emotions and work and finances. Somebody who is trying to adapt and prioritize what is more important right now. Could be finances also. Both of you in the mutual could be holding on to the connection while holding back, not telling everything to the other person. They might be somebody who's very possessive. You could be in that energy also, holding on to the connection while holding back from the other person, wanting the other person to give you the truth and honesty before you open up to the other person, wanting to move towards your highest good, leave anything that does not emotionally satisfy you, wanting to leave the confusion behind, wanting to have that clarity in your life also after whatever has happened. The other person could be wanting to give you that clarity also. I think that's how it's moving. It's moving towards because the rest of the cards are showing that the movement will go reverse for that Seven of Cups. Somebody who will have that clarity of the thought, but again it can go either ways because it's the current mindset and they've not decided yet with that limbo card. There is a lot of emotions that you feel towards the other person. I'm keen to put it on this energy for sure, but could be both also, that both of you feel a lot of emotions towards the other person, want that new beginning. A new love can also enter your life, you know. A decisive you will get the clarity and you will start seeing things very clearly, you know. And the option for having you could be feeling confused also, Pisces. It could be that also when the other person comes, you could be feeling confused on how to proceed. Maybe they hold back and they don't tell you everything, and this is why you feel that confusion on how to proceed with the other person. Okay, so look at the actions, because one energy is wanting, I think, clarity, truth, to make that clear decision. This is what I have for you, Pisces. Do check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Dharkarka. I read it in quite a few ways, so you'll be able to place it how it sees fit. Okay, keep in mind this week is all about balancing emotions, having patience with yourself. Yes, feel deeply, speak honestly, and allow time for the emotions to settle. All Pisces, looks like a specific energy, so do check out your other sign placements if this doesn't resonate, because try to generalize, but if it does resonate, do let me know in the comments, so it makes it easier for me to tap into your frequency more often. All right, take care of yourself, dear Pisces, and remember that love that is meant for you is already on the way, and it will reach you at the high vibration. So keep your vibration high. Okay, take care of yourself, and I'm sending you a lot of love and light. Take care. Bye for now.